Jafar, when in CIC, how many monitors do you use?
2 monitors.
Oh, okay. I could really do with a third. Mine blew up. Just to have everything available. Seems groovy though.
Hmm. Acting Commander on deck.
Duty officer?
Officers of the Terran Stellar Navy, 2nd Space Fleet, 4th Light Division, please report in.
Lieutenant Commander Hall reporting in.
Lieutenant Beaumont reporting in.
Lieutenant Ironclad reporting in.
Lieutenant Ziff reporting in.
Lieutenant Junior Draco reporting in.
Lieutenant Junior Starry reporting in.
Ensign Maxwell reporting in.
Ensign Everson reporting in.
Acting Ensign Roger Wilcon reporting in.
And Lieutenant Junior Zanster reporting in. That's 11 officers, sir.
Thank you, Dio. So we have a lot of officers working on alter shift at the moment. The command instituted a division-wide inventory and analysis of engineering systems, including not only drives and weapons, but particularly focused on sensor equipment and communications. They haven't explained why, but there's the possibility of a division-wide refit coming up, and it's certainly occupying a lot of everyone's time.
I believe some of our command staff are also involved in recruitment operations at this time, sir.
Yes, that's true. There is a big command conference going on at the moment. I know that's where Xavier is, but there's a lot of peripheral activities there, and yes, some officers are recruiting as best they can.
Back on Earth, isn't it? That could be a while.
Yes, it could. Yeah, they hold these things every so often, and it just absorbs people for multiple shifts. Right, so we have a couple of administrative details to address. Ensign Averson.
Aye, aye.
I have here an official approval for the granting of an award to yourself based on efficient handling of shuttle operations, navigation, and point defense of Viper. So it's with significant pleasure that I'm able to confirm and add to your record a practical proficiency ribbon.
Thank you, sir.
Yay!
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yay.
We'll look at getting that added to your formal record as soon as we can. Okay.
Shuttle arrival, Bay 1.
Bay 1? Do we have who's aboard?
It looks like Yui, sir.
Oh, good. That will help. Okay. Acting Ensign Wilcon.
Yes, sir.
Is the record correct? I wasn't here last shift. Is it correct that you were on shift last time around?
I was not on shift last duty shift.
Understood. I'll have to shoot that yeoman.
I just missed Everson's promotion.
Not promotion, but presentation of a practical proficiency rune.
We got the pin.
Allow me to cheer in belatedness. Yay!
Right, I think that
was the most enthusiastic one so far.
Very well. What, in the absence of the rest of the division, I know Intel have been working overtime. They are somewhat taken up. We've got the analysis staff looking into something that just turned up. I saw some of the analysts looking very excited. They're working their way through a lot of old message traffic. So I think they expect to put together a mission for us. It looks like it would be a move to a specific location, but the details are not clear. In the meantime, we will be continuing with division readiness. So we'll be running some sims. I believe Lieutenant Ironclad, you're on CIC.
That is correct.
Sims?
That is correct. I've been in contact with the analyst staff. They're expecting me to be in readiness for whatever operations may entail shortly. So I'll be running the first sim.
Right. Of course, at the moment, foreseeable operations are to continue cleaning up the USF presence in Promethean if they're still lurking, and also in Cerberus, where we've only just recently re-established full control. We haven't been given clearance to go into Crescenda yet, but we would expect there to be more activity there. We can pretty much expect that there's a lot of USF in hiding, or people who were supporting them, covering their tracks at the moment. So there's still some more of that to do before we can use the area as a firm base for any future major change in command strategy. Okay, so I think we will be running...
Might I recommend Horizon and Viper, sir?
Yep, just the two, right?
That's correct, sir. Running more than that would be very skeletal on all three ships.
Okay. Does anyone have any more intel or business to share before we move on to Sims? Very good. DO, dismiss the division to their ships and assign any officers without permanent assignment.
Very good. If you have a permanent assignment on TSN Horizon or TSN Viper, please report to those ships. If you do not, stay here for assignment.
Hello, Lieutenant. Oh, remember.
Captain on Tech.
Ensign, Lieutenant, it's a pleasure to be back.
You're not too exhausted.
Properly.
It'll be the last time for a while. It looks like I'll be involved in all this engineering refit for several shifts.
What, not putting your life on the line, sir? Ah, the perils of such leadership roles.
You try dealing with a leaky engineering cover.
I've dealt with a leaky engineer, sir. It's even harder.
Oh, yes. However, you do have to fill them up with liquids in order to detect the leaks. So that part's quite fun.
You win.
Permission to enter the bridge?
Permission granted. Welcome aboard, Ensign.
Thank you, sir.
Mr.
TSN
Beaumont.
Horizon to TSN Viper. This is a communications check.
So,
And Viper to TSN Horizon, hearing you loud and clear. Do you copy?
Copy, copy.
Okay. Let's work out who's taking which stations, please.
Do we have Kroko's active, sir?
Yes.
Could we know what Kamenkas they are, sir?
Communicate posted.
Roger that.
And they're wrong. That's incorrect. It's CC4.
They're not active yet.
Commander Matzian, do you have an XO?
Yes, Mr. Beaumont, if you would take EXO today.
Aye.
Command codes are verified. Systems coming online.
Ensign Wilcon, what's your...
Sure.
What's name?
Acting Ensign Wilcon told me that his specialties were engineering and weapons.
Weapons and engineering.
I see.
Which shall we try and have him develop?
Well, Sanster has comms in his thingy. So
I think he's also cleared for shuttle operations, isn't he?
I am indeed.
So should we have Wilcon develop his science, keeping the permanent crew on their standard stations, or would it be better to put him on primary or secondary?
Yeah. Is Mr. Ziff deliberately moving over to weapons?
But that's his assigned position on the ship. So.
My assigned position on the ship is weapons because Lieutenant Senior Raj is the science officer.
I understand. Yes, that makes sense.
I'm sure you remember because you would have made those assignments, sir.
Yes, that's right. So, Mr. Wilcon, you up for science?
I believe so, sir.
Excellent.
Guys take SciComm or just science?
You can just cover science today because we've got Mr. Zanster.
Sure. And I feel like I should mention that I have some very weak internet connection and I might drop out sometime or multiple times during the shift.
Thank you. Understood.
Alright, so we can have comms take a backup science just in case then.
Aye.
Aye, sir.
And
I'm on the shuttle.
can we have a readiness check, please? Weapons?
It's the cocktail check, over.
Weapons?
CIC, Viper hears you.
Sorry, weapons was awaiting for the CIC communication to cease, but weapons is now ready.
Engineering. Science.
Science ready and standing by.
Comms is standing by.
And shuttles.
Shuttle is standing by as well.
Alright, all stations are ready. The ship is yours, sir.
Thank you.
This is TSN Viper, to CIC and Horizon. Horizon, let us know when you're ready to depart. CIC, Viper stands ready.
CIC, comms channel check, over.
Viper hears you. Do you copy?
Apparently not. Let me double check that.
Maybe we do need an overhaul after all.
Well, perhaps the inventory should not just be weapons and sensors, but communications and nuts and bolts.
But we have plenty of nuts aboard the Viper, don't you worry about that.
Yes.
We rarely bolt, though.
CIC, this is Viper. Do you copy?
No, that's strange. It looks correct.
Did I meant to try?
Yeah, can you please? And I'll delete and reset mine.
Viper, do you copy?
Viper CIC, I read you.
Thank you.
CIC, this is Viper Actual. Do you copy?
Viper CIC, I read you loud and clear.
Excellent. We just need Horizon to confirm. Did we finish the station check, gentlemen?
We did, sir.
Horizon, this is Viper. Please confirm when you're ready to depart.
Viper CIC, report operational status, over.
Viper is fully operational. All systems green. Ready.
Acknowledge.
Or does that mean our venom is green as well?
Sorry, say again?
Does that mean Viper's venom is green as well?
Loading EMP. Setting Yeoman to normal.
Helm systems online.
Science online.
Comms online.
Auxiliary comms online.
Fighter is ready as well.
I'm just going to try and repair communications with Horizon, which don't seem to be working.
Control could be more responsive.
We seem to have a sensor ghost.
We do, don't we?
Hmm.
Is everyone connected to ship 3?
Horizon, this is Viper. Comms check, please.
This is Horizon, we read you.
CIC. The division ships are both ready. Do you have a briefing for us?
I read you. Looks like my full channel isn't working. Stand by.
Okay, we're experiencing a number of intership comms issues. CIC is working through one.
Oh, just in time. We have an additional officer, I believe, approaching the simulation suite.
Excellent. That could be an issue.
Not at all, sir.
Full
Oh, we do
check,
have a
over.
Viper hears you, CIC.
Yep, issue has been corrected. CIC to 4th Flight 7 appears to be connecting at ship 1. And thus spawning the Artemis class.
Yeah, would bridge officers all confirm that they do not have any console connecting to ship 1?
The joining officer won't hear until the next sim.
Okay. No
Confirmed, I'm connected to ship 3 on all consoles.
I just connected
to ship 3.
I checked mine. I'm confirmed as well. Ship 3 for all.
3.
I no longer see the ghost representation on my screen.
Neither do I, funnily enough, because I have a crash.
I didn't see it either. It went away.
It does look like a crash.
That was well
CIC to 4th Light reporting sim software crash on attempting to spawn a pirate asteroid base. Reestablishing simulation.
Damn those pirates and damn those asteroids.
Since we crashed, I had Slate join Horizon. Oh, sorry, Slate join Horizon, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Our simulation software is recovered.
CIC to 4th Light, simulation restart.
not letting me in.
Yeah, you need to disconnect and reconnect.
Confirm.
That I will do it again.
Oh man, the other ship's been spawned as the Intrepid.
They didn't rename it before they spawned in.
No, so they need to delete and then... Sure. Hawk and sort.
Oh, there we go again.
It's still up though.
One of our most efficient starts yet.
Indeed.
We're setting new records for starts.
TSN Horizon to TSN Viper.
Viper, here's you come in, Horizon.
We are ready for deployment.
Thank you. Viper also confirms. CIC, the division is ready to depart.
CIC to 4th Light, report readiness, over.
CIC, the division is ready. Commencing simulation.
CIC systems coming online.
Weapons online.
Online.
Awaiting
Online.
sensor update.
Comms online.
Lost contact with Horizon. Reestablished if lost.
Acknowledged.
Loading the second EMP of the shift, sir. I haven't fired the first one.
Oh, I am glad to hear that.
Someone keeps connected.
Oh, and someone's connected on the Artemis again.
Phoenix. What?
Gentlemen, if it's not clear, please do not connect to the Artemis. Make sure that you're on ship 3 all the time.
On ship 3.
Looking good so far on whichever attempts this is.
Sir, in an effort to break the cycle, would you like me to load some ordnance other than an EMP?
Yes, you could just stop fiddling with the controls and let it settle down.
Aye, sir.
Are we launching again?
Yes.
I'm waiting for a sensor update. Is anyone else getting sensor updates?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Sensor update negative.
There we go.
Here it comes. Although I'm getting hostile IFF.
Shouldn't be.
Bases.
Yeah, cycling the... Here we go.
CIC to 4th Light Division. Your go for mission briefing when both ships confirm ready.
Oh, all stations ready? Is any station not ready?
Viper is ready for operations.
CIC to 4th Light. Implement flight plans for Promethean Sector 12. This is a standard search and destroy operation. Sporadic USF contact expected in Sector 12. Engage and destroy.
Do you need cartographic data?
Science, I'm assuming that they diagonal transition to rim trailing.
Communications just crashed. Sorry, sciences.
Okay. Division, rendezvous in sector Echo 5 for a rim trailing transition.
We have contacts in Echo 5.
Help.
Acknowledged.
Prioritize sensors, please.
They're already at 220, sir. Or cruising, right?
Do we still have a science officer?
I am here.
Okay.
Switching to warp 2.
How's your station doing, Science?
I am not used to clicking 2 buttons. Target and then scan. Target and then scan.
Orders, sir.
Yeah. We have a USF task force locally. Let's engage and destroy. Initial fleet maneuver will be Lambda heavy. Let's put up an EMP.
Loaded.
Viper will lead off with a EMP.
Ready to fire on your command.
Omega 3, execute.
Oh, Omega 3, boost tubes.
Boosted.
Suggest you switch target to Lima 3.
Horizon
Lima
Viper
03 ready. Omega 3 ready.
Execute.
Executed.
Impact confirmed.
Keep us clear until Horizon makes her strike.
Sorry about that.
Showing taking damage.
Switch to fleet maneuver, Charlie. Charlie. Delta 2.
Coming about for Romeo 59.
B. Charlie.
Charlie sat, thank you.
Let's see if we can get a surrender.
Been trying that.
USF crews may well be conflicted.
Echo.
Disengaging for surrenders.
They're not responding.
Very good.
Right.
CIC. Division request clearance to continue to destination.
Viper, CIC, clear to continue. We're getting reports of a developing engagement in the sector. At least one of the stations may have fallen to USF control.
Okay. Division will transition. Rendezvous Echo 5 Mark 9.
Check.
EMP loaded.
Acknowledged.
Transition complete.
Beware of instabilities within the nebulae.
DS06 just went hospital.
Sensors updating.
Oh, it's not the only one that's hostile.
Just went hostile.
In fact, it looks like they're all DS15 dead.
Suggest we get to DS15 quickly.
Agreed.
Because they're moving to take that one next.
Division rendezvous at DS15.
More.
Horizon, please engage. Please soften up the fleet in Bravo 3 Mark 7.
Acknowledged.
Our orders, sir.
Support Horizon.
Aye, aye.
Yeah. Fleet maneuver Kappa while Horizon takes lead.
TSN Viper.
Standby Viper,
DS-15
ordnance already
established the command level encryption with you. ISS are available to command.
Okay, comms. Have them assist, but keep something near DS-15.
Alright.
Fleet maneuver Charlie.
Delta 3.
Engaging.
Beta.
Delta 3I.
That's basically carte blanche to use homings and
I'm leading P-Shock as we speak. So.
P-Shocks, yeah.
Good work, comms.
Damn it. It's a P-Shock, they don't need to panic.
Division, prepare for shuttle operations, load Marines.
Marines are loaded.
We will strike at DS-31.
Papa 10 and Papa 91 seem to be leaving in awkward directions.
Yeah, they were told to attack, but there was nothing left to attack because we destroyed.
Okay. Have them return to the defensive DS-15.
Alright.
We have an enemy group coming up through Charlie 3.
Yep.
Something launching from DS-21.
Yeah, division. We will make a strike. We'll make a pass at DS-31 to deploy Marines to take the station. Viper will remain in Bravo 4 to deal with that fleet. Horizon, please deal with the fleet in Charlie 3.
Understood.
Shuttle ops ready for Marines?
Marines are loaded and ready.
Okay. How?
They were. I should probably double check. Yeah.
Looks like they're turning back to the station.
Then let's make a Delta 1 pass to keep them away.
Aye, aye.
Shields up, ready to engage.
How heavy's that fleet? All light stuff?
Drone.
There's multiple drones, they're turning.
Zulu 07 is...
I have Tango.
Yeah, pull them away from the station. And shuttle, you're cleared to launch.
Aye.
Beware the instabilities ahead of us.
You'll want to bank starboard and go back around on yourself.
Aye.
Not too close or else they'll, you'll get their attention.
Looking good. Shall I try to lead them through the nebula instabilities?
Since we're so close, yes.
There's loads of room to move between these ones.
Yeah, I think playing for time will serve us perfectly well here.
Making sure I don't lose them.
One
Going to
Marine
use the
team
ones
drop.
to port first and then swing to the starboard ones.
Horizon, change of plan. It makes more sense for us to deploy a second Marine team on DS-31. If you could concentrate on DS-06, please.
We will be on that momentarily.
Permission to use P-shocks.
Granted.
Loading.
Did they just ignore that mine?
Shuttle aboard.
The mine's not there anymore. You mean whether it had 0 impact? Well, let's find out with despair.
Ah, no, there's one that wasn't appearing on helm sensors.
You wanna the warp to 3-1 or?
Odysseus, you're cleared to take out the second Marine team as soon as you're ready.
I am loading Marines.
We lost Mr. Wilcom.
Oh!
Oh hell, that one was close. Sorry.
Gladiators, front shields are down.
Yeah, stand by. P-shock is loading. P-shock is away. Wait,
let's prep it up.
0 impact.
Did you want some prepping?
Delta 2. Let's take him out. His front shields are down.
Aye aye, coming about.
Where are those mines?
Aye aye.
Manual.
Going for reverse.
Okay, let's go pick up Odysseus.
Alright, I've tried to pick up or try to drop Marines twice, and
did we load them in between the two when you returned to dock?
When I returned to dock, I did load Marines again, do I?
Yes, because you return empty.
Permission to come aboard just to tell Zensta you've got people in the lobby.
Oh, well.
Granted.
Denied that.
Shuttle is back aboard.
Thank you. Is anyone else in a position to take the shuttle out?
I am, if you give me a moment. Unless someone else is willing to.
No, granted. Oh, hang on. We need to go help with that fleet. Yeah. Let's prep. Do we still have a nuke?
Negative. Yes, we do. So yes, we do.
Okay. Then prep on Omega 3. Let's hit the center of that grouping in Delta 3 Mark 3.
Oh no, it appeared to be a faulty readout. We do not. We've used it. We only have one, but my readout is reading. We still have one.
Let's prep and mine then, please.
Kilo Echo 1 prepping.
Horizon, this is Viper requesting permission to enter your combat area to deliver heavy ordnance to the center of that grouping.
TSN Horizon to TSN Viper, you are authorized to enter the battle space.
Acknowledged.
Echo 1, engage.
Kilo Echo 1 or Echo 1, sir?
If you got a kilo, use it.
Kilo is away. Echo is ready.
Maneuvering. In position, waiting for Kilo to hit.
Science coming back online after crash.
Oh, what?
Welcome back.
Beginning echo run.
Roger that.
Drop. Oh hell, something. Fighters inbound.
Fighters being launched from DS6.
Load second mine.
Aye aye.
There's a carrier sat on DS6.
Sing out when the mine's ready. On your call, Helm.
Drop.
Must have clipped one of them, but that was all. Bring her past Horizon. She's got mine. We're out of mines, right?
Yeah.
Drone.
Oh no, keep away from her. Let's lead them to a minefield.
Aye aye, on it.
Ziff, if we're just going to lead these around, are you okay for shuttle ops?
Roger that. Standing by. Beaumont, you have shield control.
Confirmed, I have shield control.
Comms confirm Marines are loaded into shuttle, please.
Final fighters bingo.
Officer sorted out. What did I miss?
Oh, welcome back. We're just getting
perpetual request permission to board and observe, Captain.
Permission granted. Welcome aboard. Okay, let's reconfirm stations. Ziff, can you get back on weapons?
Roger on weapons.
Zanster, are you ready for shuttle operations? I believe we have Marines loaded.
No, he is comms, sir.
I have Odysseus.
Yeah, we should have Marines loaded.
Doesn't?
Sorry?
Okay, let me do that.
Theseus successfully dropped Marines and then was destroyed.
Oh, so we need to go. Okay, so I loaded Marines.
Romeo 80 has become.
CIC will be on the what? We'll be on the lookout for a life pod from Theseus.
Can we, however...
Viper, we're getting a life pod signature now. Stand by.
Odysseus, can we make the rendezvous point on DS31 though?
I went over there before.
The fourth flight. The Unicauhai Dreadnought R80 has been neutralized. Looks like we managed to stop the resupply operation. They are unable to fight.
Sounds you need to make 2 trips, both full times full of Marines.
Okay, so I've already clicked the load Marines button. I can go over there and do the rendezvous again if y'all want me to.
Yes.
Very good. Launching.
Shall I take us close? Oh, too late.
Yeah, sorry, when we started the op,
first.
We can pick the life pod up once the shuttle's empty on its way back.
Yes, and Horizon, if she has a spare, should be able to.
She might get one when she docks.
That's what I was thinking.
Bit of a trip.
Horizon, are you able to dock and replenish a shuttle?
TSN Horizon to TSN Viper, we have a replacement craft and our Marines are back with us.
Acknowledged.
What's the status on your strike operation?
Second Marine team has just been deployed to DS31.
Heading back.
Make sure to swing by the life pod on your way.
Can I pick up 2 things at the same time?
Safety to fourth flight, all 3 stations are under our control. We're showing some holdouts on DS31 getting pushed off the station. Be ready to intercept.
Zanster, you're not picking up 2 things you dropped off and now you're empty so you can pick up.
Very good.
That's right.
We're expecting something to be trying to escape from DS31. So.
And there we go, a big old ship. Bigger than the station. How did it fit inside the station?
Odysseus, you're cleared to collect the life pod near DS06.
We need to go and intercept it before it destroys the station, sir.
Yep, intercept. Division intercept. Hostile in Bravo 4.
Houston 1.
Delta, Delta.
Delta set.
Sleeping over Charlie.
You cleared for Delta 3.
Delta 3I loading. Okay, manual.
Science, if you can keep us informed of the enemy status.
Front shields at 47, rear shields at 300.
Okay, for the front, let me know when the
fast.
Okay, I'll go for the propulsion.
Horizon, we're targeting her propulsion, see if we can
rear
stop
shields
her
down.
never mind. See if I can blow her up using our engines.
Ship destroyed.
Got her.
TSC to fourth light. Warp core detonation detected. They're self-destructing.
Getting clear.
They already destroyed?
Yes.
Not happy.
Yeah, that damage to their propulsion systems caused their warp core to explode.
Shuttle aboard. Life pod retrieved.
Let's dock to retrieve our Marines.
Moving to dock at DS31.
Yes,
apologies, Perpetual.
Viper is docking at DS31 for resupply and to collect Marines. Horizon, please make a call on DS06. Check everything's okay.
TSC to fourth light. Firm area of operations is secure. Simulation complete.
Thank you, CIC. Crews prepared to stand down.
Like everything to 300. We're shutting down here. Doesn't even generate heat, just time is stopped.
Go ahead and debrief.
Okay, team.
So thanks to all of you for telling me about the folks in the lobby. I was unable to give Booga civilian status, but Agum joined.
That was fortuitous, wasn't it?
Okay. What can we learn from this sim? I mean, maneuver and weapons engagement seemed fine. Science, I know you had console issues. Do they seem to have stabilized?
Unknown at this time.
Okay. So as we continue, don't be afraid to sing out with information.
Yes, sir.
Engineering, I didn't see any issues with stuff being where it was needed. Any feedback from helm or weapons?
Torpedoes and things were responded to really well.
Yeah, everything seemed fine from Helm's point of view.
And thanks for anticipating the sensor needs correctly. Okay. Anyone have questions or feedback? How could we have done that better?
So, my meta question for communications and the fighter. I clicked load Marines. I looked at the messages that showed up. After that, I clicked Marine status, which I think does not tell me whether the Marines are loaded. It tells me about the Marines on the ship. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
All right.
Yeah, the Marine status is just for the internal Marines who are standing defense on the ship.
Very good.
You've just got to make sure that you've chosen Odysseus to make sure that it's loaded on our shuttle.
Right.
The other thing to bear in mind is that your readout of shuttle status is also seen on the horizon, just as their instructions and feedback is seen on your console. So you need to make sure that if they are using the console to load their shuttle or unload their shuttle, you need to wait until they finish before then doing yours, and hopefully vice versa.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed some cycling of buttons there.
That's a good point, actually. So we probably should be encouraging comms officers to engage inter-ship communications specifically for that purpose.
Directly to each other, you mean?
Yeah. So that they can say, commencing shuttle operations, and shuttle operations clear, so that people aren't stepping on each other. Does that sound like a good idea, or sounds like too much chatter?
Sounds like a good idea.
Let's propose it and see if that goes on.
Like our first engagement, I'm not sure what those ships were because I only have long-range sensors. But we probably could have gotten away with just are dropping an EMP and Horizon nuking them repeatedly, since Horizon has a lot more nukes than the one that we have, and then later we wanted our nuke.
Yes. Yep, that would have been a good. That was kind of what I was aiming for, but since we had the one, it's just that we didn't need more than that in the end.
Am I allowed to do something off topic here for a second? Because I believe it's going to be of interest to people.
What? Off topic but relevant, yeah.
It's been announced by Patrick Stewart that he's going to be returning as Jean-Luc Picard in a new series.
What?
I remember seeing something.
30 minutes ago, he's put something on Twitter or Instagram or something to say it. Sorry, anyway, my apologies.
No, I don't think
They
we have
haven't
quite
said
enough,
what
do
the
we?
nature of the series is.
13,
Speculation.
3, 4, 5. It'll be tight. Sorry, wrong broadcast.
2 5s and a 4. Yeah.
So there's like a couple theories on what the show could be. It could either be like him doing memories, like flashbacks of his time on the Stargazer, or an animated show where he's continuing on like Captain Picard.
And if it was the Stargazer, we'd have like he'd be on
Another
like
person
5 minutes of
playing
show
him,
as old
and he
Picard,
would
and
just
then
be doing like initiating the flashbacks. Well, this one time on the Stargazer, you know, kind of shit.
definitely a good idea to get much like if they're trying to keep Star Trek going as like I feel like Next Generation probably has the most kind of pull at the moment, or I should say gravitas, right?
I liked DS9.
Oh, lots of people like DS9, but it didn't have the same
ADO,
kind
please?
of like mass, pop
Where do you
culture
want me to go?
feel.
10 Hut.
Yep, let's adjourn to the mission briefing room briefly.
All right.
Division, please assemble briefly in the mission briefing room for reassignment.
Just one missing.
And one more.
The last 3 were drug in here. So hopefully they can hear us.
Okay, Division. We have orders coming through. We have a strike mission into Crescenda. Mr. Ironclad, I understand you're on CIC for this. Do you have more analysis on what's coming up for us?
I do. Just for a moment while I look at the info coming in.
Okay, I know that we had some kind of information leak presented to us, as in not a leak from us, but a leak that we could use into USF communications. Intel have analyzed that and identified a target that we can usefully engage. It's going to be in Crescenda. We have to be careful because TSN has not yet re-established control in Crescenda.
Correct.
Also,
do we have any Allied presence near the gate we'll be coming into?
I don't have any reports on that. We need to be careful though, because with the changes in sentiment, it's possible that there could be crews that are ready to be disaffected from the USF, or TSN crews that have been going along only under duress.
Indeed. We'll need to be careful. We'll need to be careful with how we throw our punches, especially when they're not USF hulls attacking us.
Yeah, we know they certainly have taken control of some in-system craft.
Okay, so I just finished reading the intel reading the latest intel package, which authorized the strike. So it looks like the intel that's been leaking to us concerns Crescenda Station DS-47, which is located in Crescenda Sector 4. We believe that it's some kind of logistical hub. We don't know the nature of the materials there, but we do know that there's a fair amount flowing through. ONI hopes that in securing the station and as much intel as we can collect unspoiled, we can shed some more light on what the USF are up to in the region. Speed will be of the essence, as well as Commander Matzian alluded to, the tactful engagement of whatever resistance is mounted.
Okay, get in there, get the information, assess the amount of equipment that's there for retrieval or destruction, minimize civilian casualties.
I believe that sums it up well, sir.
Okay, I see we have a number of officers who've been able to join us after their off-shift work on engineering and systems assessments. So we'll be ADO, I think we'll be in a position to open up a third ship. Let's take Lancer with us.
Very good.
Who do I see? Is that one moment? Let me consult. Yes. Well, we better do this now since we're going into action. It would be a shame to award it posthumously.
Oh, great.
Ensign Nagoon, front and center.
Where are you this time?
Wake up, man.
Yeah.
You had an extremely positive efficiency report from Commander Aramond over recent shifts, and it is with considerable pleasure that I'm able to now confirm that you have been awarded a practical proficiency ribbon in science.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Congratulations, Ensign.
Outstanding.
We'll get that applied to your records as quickly as we can. Okay, everyone. Any other questions before we disperse to ships? Make it so. Let's find out if we have any regular crew from Lancer already.
You have permanent
me,
assignments. You have permanent assignments on Lancer, Horizon, or Viper. Please go there now. Otherwise, stay here.
Morlock, Donovan, Jamel. Not many other. Oh, there's been quite a few people turn up, haven't there? Or Ensign Averson could be in charge of Lancer. I quite like that.
What, sir?
Hey guys.
Hello.
Going to step away for just a moment.
So, missed the briefing.
Oh, okay. One sec. So there's been an.
Oh, sorry.
So we've detected. Well, go for it, Beaumont. You're the XO.
My understanding is a deep strike hit some specific assets in Crescendo that we've identified via leaks from the USF. With particular care to try to get surrenders, especially from the co-opted TSN hulls. A lot of people might apparently be rethinking their decisions to break away.
And if they aren't, they will be soon.
To break away
from the TSN.
Wait, what? Been away for a few weeks, in case you haven't noticed.
When we got back, we discovered our counterparts had started a massive civil war, and a lot of USFP planets had switched to the Unuk ally.
Some voluntarily, some less so.
Right.
So much of Crescenda is basically, Crescenda is basically not under TSN control currently.
Okay.
We're still finalising securing Cerberus and Promethean.
Gotcha.
Lieutenant Ziff.
Yes, sir.
As senior remaining officer, I'd like you to go and command Lancer, please.
Thank you, sir. I'll go and crack a Red Bull.
Permission to come aboard?
Permission granted. Welcome aboard.
Commander Mansian, would you like me to go to Lancer or stay here?
We definitely... Lancer makes much more sense.
Very good.
Right, looking at what we've got. Iro, could you take science and comms? And Actians and Wilcon, could you take weapons, please?
Sure.
I need to fire up my console, huh?
Yes, that would be great.
Viper shows weapons taken.
We should probably shout as if then.
Yeah, I've put the word out.
Should be free.
Are we in mod version 2.1 now?
Yes, we are. So if you loaded the full version, I'm not sure whether it shows 2.2001.
It shows 2000 for the full one, and for the patch version it shows 2001.
But the only issue with that is that the logo is incorrect in the full version.
Theta 4th Light, secondary shift crews are beginning their transit for Promethean to command. We expect handover at in Cerberus Sector 1 at Crescenda Gate. Ensure primary crews are prepared in time. Over.
Thank you, CIC. Division acknowledges.
Weapons.
Oh, let me do a quick comms check.
Weapons ready.
Yeah, complete.
Maxwell, are you ready?
Mr. Maxwell, are you having combat mic issues? Okay.
I'm not ready yet. Pick up agreement console. Yes.
Yeah, I think command consoles are ready, standing by.
Right, once Iro's ready, we should be ready to go. Might I suggest Wukon and Iro take
TSN Viper, this is Lancer, we are ready to go.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
Lancer, this is Viper. Comms check, please.
Viper, this is Lancer. Do you read?
Reading loud and clear, thank you.
Viper, we're ready to go.
This is Viper doing a division broadcast. Horizon, please confirm you can hear me.
We hear you.
Lancer, please confirm.
I could have an issue with that.
Okay, Lancer, Horizon, report in when ready to go.
Viper, this is Lancer. We are ready to strike.
Thank you, Lancer.
They're stealing our. Yeah, exactly. It's ingrained. The conditioning is obviously working well.
Psychom's ready.
Wait. Might not be a big deal if you guys just started without me. It won't be more than a couple more minutes.
Well, we're still waiting for Horizon.
Okay.
If I can repair my broadcast.
CIC to 4th Light, arrival at handoff point, ETA 1 minute.
No, not to be a glory hound or anything, but I think it was back in December or November that we destroyed the Super Swarm or something like that, and everyone on Viper at the time was supposed to receive Meritus Commendation.
TSN Horizon to TSN Viper.
I haven't checked my profile though, so maybe.
Come in, Horizon, Viper, with you. Horizon, this is Viper, come in.
We are ready for deployment. Audio log has been initiated.
Thank you, Horizon. Lancer is also ready.
Bridge, we're ready now.
Just waiting for Iro to finish setting up, but weapons and engineering are ready. And Helm, obviously.
Yeah, I think we're close enough.
CIC, 4th Light is ready to depart.
Viper, CIC, acknowledged. Clear to begin.
How much leeway do you want me to take in tactical control while you're also dealing with the fleet command?
CIC to 4th Light, preparing for handoff.
Whatever you can get away with, Mr. Beaumont.
Weapons coming online.
Oh great, someone's connected to Artemis.
Come on.
Not this again.
Yep.
Nothing?
It only took us about half an hour to get set up last time.
I remember that. Hoping it didn't crash yet. It crashed.
Division, I'm getting a CIC technical briefing. We're going to cycle the command systems and restart. 1 moment. Please ensure every console is connected to the correct vessel.
Is this a full disconnect, reconnect, or...?
No, it shouldn't be. So I'm going to cycle. I'm still seeing an Artemis reference.
What's the command code, real quick?
I'm not seeing anyone other than us at the moment.
Confirmed.
What's the command codes?
CC4.
Excellent. Psycoms is online. And did you say something about me taking Fader too?
Yes, please.
Yep, that should be fine.
We have a CIC pause in progress at the moment if anyone needs to disconnect or reconnect.
I'm showing Artemis again. Oh, gone.
Yeah, it disappears on recycle.
Oh, it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back. So let's see if we can make use of this intel that's been leaked to us about logistics efforts in the USF. Reading through the brief in a bit more detail, it seems that one of the stations...
Waiting for Horizon to load
in Crescenda, the core most, trailing most, has become some kind of logistics hub. There's been a lot of traffic, some of it related to smuggling, that's been assembling exotic components in that area. Intel thinks it looks like it might be technology related to the slingshots mechanisms that we've seen used before. That could mean preparations for some kind of launch strike not using the jump gate.
That doesn't sound good.
System disconnect.
Yeah, confirmed. Hold there. We shouldn't need to cycle anything though. Unfortunately, we're going to have to completely cycle command systems.
Completely?
Yeah.
Okay, Division, CIC are having to completely recycle systems. Please disconnect and reconnect.
These are definitely battle-ready CIC systems.
It's a good job they're auditing so much stuff.
Viper,
Again.
this is CIC. We're receiving further intel from the target region.
CIC systems are starting to come online.
Okay, Division, CIC systems are available for initial connectivity. Perform station checks. All vessels report in when ready.
Right. Helm ready. Weapons.
Weapons ready and standing by.
Engineering. Sorry, confirm engineering.
Engineering is ready. Am I quiet?
You were just before.
Okay.
Science and comms.
Comms is ready.
And shuttle pilots.
Also ready.
Right. Stations report ready.
Viper, this is Lancer. We're good to go.
Thank you, Lancer. Viper and Lancer are ready to go. Waiting for confirmation from Horizon.
She's showing on the sensors.
My God.
CIC to fourth light, handoff complete. You are currently docked at forward command and fully resupplied. We're clear to proceed to Crescenda Gate when ready.
Yeah, I'm not getting connections on.
Helm's online. Fully.
Wilcon dropped.
He did advise us that might happen to him.
Viper, this is CIC. We've received further intel from the region of operations. According to some essentially weather probes we've sent into the region, interference from stellar radiation and gases is higher than normal. Sensors will be affected both on our ships and on opposition ships. This may give us an opportunity to close on the target area undetected for longer.
Confirm CIC. Thank you for the update.
I've got it.
Should we load probes given the sensor limitations?
Sensors will be calibrated prior to gate transition to reflect known conditions in the region.
Let's load one probe and one. Let's load a homing, actually, given the kind of action we're expecting.
Probes.
Division, rendezvous at the Crescenda Gate. Alpha 5, Mark 4.
Helm, if you don't mind, I'm going to let you bother with shields.
I'll take control of shields.
Thank you.
I can take a lot of the science load. Hero.
Appreciate it.
Horizon, please have your comms officer operate the gate. Division, please transfer through the gate in a state of high readiness. Prepare for combat. Division, rendezvous, Delta 5, Mark 6 for transition.
Engaging Wolf 1 until Horizon catches up.
Welcome back, Mr. Wilcon.
Weapons coming back online after critical disconnect. Thank you, sir.
Understood. If you could relinquish, Mr. Iro.
weapons is relinquished.
Weapons online.
Excellent.
Probe and torpedo loaded in tubes.
Those enemy stations going to report our position?
Sorry, say again?
Oh, I see hostile stations. Are they...
According to intel, we believe that once the USF have been made aware of our presence, they will attempt to scuttle their operation. Time will be of the essence to secure as much intel unspoiled as possible.
We're operating under limited sensors. No, we don't need to engage them.
I was wondering if they were going to report us, our position.
I mean, they're just industrial stations.
I work
Target is supposed to be DS47, so it's neither of these.
Viper to CIC, advise effective sensor ranges of hostile controlled stations are 10 kilometers.
10 kilometers?
Acknowledged. Division, rendezvous. Bravo 2, Mark 7.
Best speed, please, Mr. Beaumont.
Best speed on?
How long has Lieutenant Beaumont been your helm officer, sir?
It's quite a few cycles.
Yeah, I think so.
Since you took over the Viper, the Hunter, I think.
Yeah,
Division, remain in formation, stay under cover of nebulae, rendezvous in Delta 5 Mark 3 for transition.
Keeping to far end of nebula from DS33.
Yep.
Range to TS33 at 20k.
I work through the nebula then?
I think we want to keep emissions a bit lower just in case.
Yeah, minimize all power usage.
We're in cruising mode. So we have only high-ish.
Range to DS33 at 15k and rising.
We passed the danger zone.
Contact Charlie 4 Mark 3.
Boost warp 250.
Boost warp 250%.
You're saying 250?
Yes, to 250.
Not reduce it. That would be a strange way to tell me to do that.
Yeah.
Boost it so it's lower.
Sure hope that Nightmare class doesn't notice our scans.
Hopefully they'll just assume it's one of the stations pinging them.
Piper, CIC, we've been monitoring local comms traffic. No indications have been detected yet.
Thank you, CIC.
Clear, I guess.
We're at transition point.
Division, prepare for hostile transition. Hold a moment while we get a full sensor update. Prepare for shuttle operations. We'll be expecting to deploy Marines at Delta Sierra 47.
I assume we're going to take the nebula rounds.
CIC to 4th Light, hold for sensor update and further intel in the region.
Yeah, confirmed.
Division, pending the results of a full sensor scan, we'll be expecting to take a secured route through the nebula.
Just, we use that probe through the nebula. Of us, maybe,
I mean, if they
Good idea.
If they notice the probe, then that gives us away, but...
I mean, that's true, but if they notice us, it gives us away even more. I've never seen the enemy respond to the presence of a probe. So, I assume that they were at least smaller and less obtrusive depth.
But they are active scanning.
You'd think that for exactly that reason you'd want to be able to...
Estimated time to complete sensor update 1 minute.
Acknowledge CIC.
Clear to proceed at impulse through the nebula.
The silent running
Helm?
situation?
Yeah. No. Impulse 250%. Course. Laying a course for Echo 2 Mark 9.
2 Mark 9, aye.
Division, keep station on Viper, please.
Contact Delta 2. Looks like a they're showing us USFP.
Division, come to 180.
180, aye.
Viper, this is CIC. Sensors are showing transport traffic through the region. We also have reports from TSN Command. They are sending TSN Grant to assist. Estimated arrival 3 minutes.
Acknowledge CIC.
Yeah. We're going to run out of nebula soon, sir.
Yeah. Skirt the edge of the nebula. Stay just inside.
Okay, we'll continue to transit inside nebula. Increase speed to warp 1.
Increasing to warp 1.
CIC to 4th light. Sensor update complete. We may resolve further contacts as they close the sensor range.
Take us to Echo 3. Mark 4.
Mark 4, right. That's going to take us close to that contact.
Yeah, make that Echo 3 Mark 7.
Pirate.
That's interesting. If a conflict breaks out, we have an ethical dilemma. Do we use it for cover or do we prevent the loss of life?
I think they... I'm unsure if they're trying to engage or if they're friendly.
It doesn't look like they're attacking.
Division, increase warp to 250%. Come to 090 bearing.
Temporarily clear of nebula. Beginning to re-enter.
Okay, come to 000.
Oh, roundabout.
Roundabout,
Might give us away there.
Back to work.
What's the distance?
CIC to 4th light, you are still undetected. That was close.
Well spotted, Beaumont.
Range at 9K.
Currently at impulse.
Victor 57.
A tag on that transport might get us more intel if you can catch it before it docks.
Which one before it docks? Okay.
Delta 56.
Lancer, intercept Delta 56. Confirmed. Horizon engage India 25.
I want us to make a Delta 1 strike near the station.
Aye, Delta 1 strike at station defences.
TSN Horizon to TSN Viper, please verify target.
It was the India trace pirate hull.
Making Delta 1 pass.
India 29er.
Verified.
We have their attention. Turning for drones.
Lancer engaged Delta 56. Do not destroy her. If necessary, put Marines aboard and take out her data cores for intel.
TSN-7 is frantically trying to lock down evidence.
Say again, Mr. Iro.
The station is trying to lock down evidence.
Suggest we get a kilo in this group and prep Marines for boarding the station.
Yep.
I believe Marines are ready. Shall I launch?
Division, put out. Yep. Marines launched to take the station as quickly as possible.
You can go ahead with the kilo whenever you're ready.
Dead ahead for shuttle. Go, go, go.
I gotta remember my controls.
Fire EMP.
Putting EMP.
They're chasing us. We could use mines in a conventional way.
I like that suggestion.
Mines in a conventional way.
That is,
as in drop them in their path. Actually, if we can get away without destroying them, that would be even better.
We're far enough ahead for Odysseus to dock again. More contacts ahead.
Yeah, take us out to 060.
060.
I think I set up the shuttle wrong. Because I didn't get any of the rendezvous points.
You have to make sure you load Marines to Odysseus. On the comms.
There we go.
Viper, this is CIC, showing launch transients from DS-96 and 121. They appear to be TSN in-system security hulls. Respond accordingly.
Oh, Viper, this is Lancer, come in.
Come in, Lancer.
We have deployed Marines to Delta 56 and are awaiting a sitrep from them.
Oh hell. Odysseus.
I'm running.
Around. Hard about.
Acknowledge Viper, stand by, I'll be in touch with Lancer.
Yeah, good.
Right, let's load a mine.
Yeah.
Acknowledge Viper.
We can give them a face full of mines. Need a bit more clearance than last time, if you remember.
Yeah.
Loading mine.
Marines deployed.
Mine loaded and ready.
Drop.
Mine dropped.
That's a bit better. Coming hard about. Looks like they're bingo. Right, you should be clear to dock.
Understood.
Division, prioritize deployment of Marines to the station.
Fighter docked.
Looks like we have the transport.
Horizon, can you draw them away from the station?
We'll see what we can do. Stand by.
Presumably they're offloading more Marines.
Yeah, we need to clear the area though. Can we make a Delta 1 pass at the group near the
loading mine
station?
That might disrupt what Horizon's doing.
Anyone knows mines are ready?
True.
Mine ready.
Do we have another load of Marines prepping?
Marines are loaded.
Should be dead ahead.
Launching shuttle.
Yeah, watch out though, there's a bunch of hostiles right by the station. If you move out to trailing and then approach from that side, they're not over there.
Good plan.
Romeo 65 has decided to go after. Let's get the Delta 1 on him. There we go.
Mine ready.
Shall I do a Seneca 1 maneuver?
No, use them on the fighters. If you can take them back through and use it at the same time, that would be awesome.
Coming about.
Hello.
What we got? There we go. Doing run. Drop.
Dropping.
Got him. Nice shooting.
48% energy now.
Odysseus is right behind us.
Mines are red.
Romeo 65 is a fast mover.
Status, please, Lancer. Are you still engaged in retrieving your Marines?
Viper, this is Lancer. We have retrieved our Marines as well as a complement of the ship's crew that were taken prisoner. The ship has been secured and we are awaiting orders once Perseus returns.
Okay. Do you have your Marine complement aboard right now? On pause, Perseus.
The last of it is returning as we speak.
Looks like Theseus is delivering the last complement to the station.
Lancer, instruct Delta 56 to clear the area, otherwise she's going to get taken out for collaborating with us. CIC, this is Viper. Any status report on the progress of Marines aboard DS-47 will be appreciated.
Acknowledged, Viper. Just got reports from the last team that boarded. They're in the process of routing the remaining hostiles now and securing the station. Just one area remains, which is the secondary launch bay. They're trying to load some transports.
Understood.
I'm reducing power to weapons, right?
Yeah, I realise this isn't super exciting, but...
Oh, this is actually pretty interesting.
If we can minimise casualties, especially amongst ISS ships, that would be extremely helpful.
Did we destroy any ISS ships? I mean, apart from fighters?
I think we might have.
What's the smaller fast ship in this group?
Just saying.
It's an escort.
Division, if you can concentrate any damage on USF originating hulls and leave in-system hulls as intact as possible, that will assist our psychological warfare advantages.
We've got an in-system ship in the middle of our grouping.
Yep, Romeo 65 is a USFP escort.
Viper, this is CIC. New contacts detected entering the sector on the 1 line. Hunter-killer scouts.
Thank you, CIC. We're in a holding pattern until we get the update from what the Marines find aboard DS-47. We'll then make a decision on how to exfiltrate.
Acknowledged, Viper.
Move them as far away from the station as you can.
Still trying to secure the secondary launch bay. The enemy appears to have focused their efforts there. We control the rest of the station.
Suggest we start considering giving the Lance opportunity to swap out and refuel at the S-47.
Good idea.
Slowly regaining.
Lancer, what's your status? Are you in need of an energy refit?
Looks like Horizon's going in right now.
Viper, we are amber at the minute. We're good to engage with these ships for a little while longer.
Thank you. Horizon should be able to spell you shortly.
The in-system ship has separated from the main battle group.
Fourth Flight, this is CIC. We just received a transmission from TSN Grant. Just resolved their presence. They are arriving in Sector E3 and will be available to provide logistical support.
Acknowledge CIC.
We'll have to keep an eye on that for the hunter killers.
Yeah.
We've got DS-47. We could ask Grant to withdraw.
Viper to division. Horizon, once you're refueled, please swap out with Lancer. Lancer, move to DS-47 for refueling.
Sorry about that.
What heavy munitions do we have left?
Mine's at 0.
Romeo 07.
Nuke's at 1.
Do we have a cluster of USF hulls that we can use that nuke on?
We do. I've been trying to curate them, but there's an in-system ship that might get caught.
See if you can splash the far side, it'll have to take its chances.
Try India 8
TSN Horizon
or X-Way
TSN
04.
Lancer, we switched off.
We could have somebody else taunt the ship we want to miss.
Oh, that's the carrier that's run out of fighters there.
Lovely.
Right, the system ship's back in the middle again.
Lancer, you're cleared to engage those hunter killers.
Viper, we hadn't actually been able to dock at the station because they were so close, so we have as yet not refreshed.
Oh, sorry.
What's happening?
Why are they difficult?
Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for our heavy ordnance?
We've lost some maneuver.
Heavy ordnance is ready.
Right, suggest X-Ray 04 as the target.
Make it so, and hurry up.
Situation update on DS-47. Engagement to secure the secondary launch bay is still ongoing. Marines have been able to prevent a launch, but have not been able to secure the vessels.
Weapons
I am
target
not showing an X-Ray 04 on my display.
should be to starboard, in the middle of the middle of 4 ships.
I am showing a group of 3 and a group of 2 directly behind us.
Try India 93 then.
India 93 ready and standing by. I am concerned about the 2 small ships that are directly behind us, though.
Ignore them for now. Fire when.
Hang on, hold. Belay.
Hold.
Strike on Romeo 97. Let's splash the pair of those.
Romeo.
One of those
97.
is
The one's chasing us. The pair chasing us.
Pair chasing us.
Romeo 07?
Yeah, Romeo 07.
Charlie 3. Got some support, it looks like.
Get the launch away quickly, please. We need to help Lancer.
Nuke?
Yes.
Firing off nuke. Oh, goddamn.
Reload.
Quickly. Move to Charlie 3, Mark 8.
Charlie 3, Mark 8.
It's too
Division.
fast. It's not gonna hit. Oh, or maybe it did.
Engage these.
Engaging. What form of engagement?
Delta 2.
Delta 2I.
I'm reading. I only see
Juliet
friendlies on
03.
long-range sensors.
Mr. Beaumont, can you take tactical control, please?
Tactic aye.
Golf 96 frequency.
Forward shields are failing.
Alright, keep at it.
Target's front shields are down.
He's gone friendly.
Surrender.
Target is surrendered. Target is friendly. Target is friendly.
We've got a whole... Right, peak beams, hard about. We need to take out as many drones as possible. We lost a ship to a drone swarm.
We're at 13% energy.
Right, let's convert 4 torpedoes. See if we can get those front shields up as quickly as possible.
If we could get aggro on this fleet above us and then head back to the station while we resupply, I'll try and direct these ISS forces.
Right, we've still got Tango on this group. apart from Romeo 10. Right, lost Tango.
Report
Let's
from
go
Marine
in
teams on
Delta
DS-47.
3.
They've secured all but one vessel in the secondary launch bay. It appears to be launching an old Artemis-class vessel, maybe containing remaining evidence.
Did anybody hear what class vessel he said?
Artemis? Negative.
CIC, please repeat the type of vessel.
Artemis-class vessel.
Shields,
Understood.
front shields down.
Front shields and maneuver
Going gamma.
crippled.
Keep us clear.
I'd recommend working straight through if you have to.
The system ships should
Division,
finish that
pick up.
engagement.
Pick up Marine
Romeo 10
from
is a xenophobe. We need to help.
DS-47 as soon as you can. You can do it also by docking, just inform CIC. Watch be on the alert for an Artemis-class light cruiser that is about to be launched by the station and may contain valuable information.
Repeat about Romeo 10.
It's a xenophobe class. If it turns on the friendlies, they will not survive.
It's currently interested in us.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, they're doing a good job on its rear shields right now.
We have
They might actually be able to take it out if we just keep the aggro.
Horizon Lancer, please confirm last orders.
They did it.
Nice.
Viper Lancer reads and understands.
Suggest we send them to support Grant while we refuel at DS-47.
Thank you. Yes, good idea.
Systems damage is repaired. No, not quite.
CIC, this is Viper, broadcasting to the division. We are moving to DS-47 to complete the transfer of information and Marines. Locally allied forces will be asked to escort Grant.
Docking.
CIC, can you give us an update on the information that's been recovered?
I can, Viper. Permission to transmit to fleet.
Permission granted.
Heavy ordnance fully restored.
CIC to 4th Light. The Artemis-class cruiser was stopped before it could leave the station. We have secured the station and all evidence that we could, which appears to have been most of it. It looks like initial reports are showing that these were components common in the manufacture of a slingshot system. The station itself appears to have also been serving as an assembly plant. We were able to secure a slingshot device half completed.
I feel like the local resistance has been quelled. Should we attempt to board the other bases? I guess we're behind enemy lines, so it won't make much difference anyway, right?
Viper, this is CIC. Destruction of the equipment itself could be readily accomplished by Marine teams. We'll need a few minutes, but we're not expecting further resistance in the region.
Understood, CIC. Then allow the Marines to complete that.
Comms, please have Grant make her way back. Actually, let me go through CIC.
CIC will be instructing our comms officers to have Grant return and head out of theater.
Acknowledge. All ships, operational objectives complete. Stand down.
Okay, prepare to lock consoles.
System shutting down.
Division, stand by to lock consoles. Debrief and meet up again in the mission briefing room when complete. Okay, debrief. I thought that was pretty good operations, actually. I liked the way the crew were helping each other, especially helping Odysseus navigate.
Yep, it was helpful.
Thanks for the patience in keeping things tied up while we had marine operations to complete. Thanks for the attention to targeting details to try and avoid in-system ship damage. Other than that, I thought arm positioning was good. Weapons, didn't see any issues. Little bit of hesitation there. I'll try to be clear, but if we're calling for especially a nuclear strike, any of the missile ones, because they take time to accomplish, we want them to go away as quickly. To be launched and used as quickly as possible. So if you're any doubt about what the captain means when he designates targets and is looking for things, please ask for clarification. You did a good job in saying that you couldn't identify the target, but one of the things we try to do when we practice is set up the maneuver that we plan to do and then execute it as soon as the window opens. So try to be aware. I try and set up the authorization for a launch in advance, and then with the intention that it get used as soon as the window opens. If I've already authorized it, don't expect me to give a last minute one.
Yes, sir.
Does that help? Any questions for each other? Any procedural things that would make it easier and more efficient to get what we need to do done?
I feel great about the fact that you didn't even have to mention me.
That is the engineer's highest praise, isn't it?
Right.
Yep.
I understand that SciComm was extremely busy, but I think it probably would have been good if I had some field frequencies.
Yes, that's true.
Yep. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit rusty.
We didn't do a whole lot of beam engagements, though, right? I mean, we did, but we didn't do them too much.
Actually, I think most of the time we were in combat, I was off in a shuttle.
Right.
Yeah, that could have been
my defense there.
If that's true, somebody prod me, because the captain's map can provide frequencies as well.
Okay.
Maybe the shuttle pilot just needs to announce that we're launched, and then you just need to shift your mental list of things to do to include frequencies.
Yes, good point.
It depends, I guess, on who is like, maybe it would be good procedure to just, when you're launching the shuttle, say that whatever station you were doing is now unmanned or something. Because I think we just kind of assumed things were going to be fine, you know? But in a situation like that, when there's a lot going on, you're kind of fixated on the station that you're already manning. It's kind of an extra thing to think about.
Yeah, it might be a little prompt to say SciComm's transferring to shuttle operations, or weapons transferring to shuttle operations, which is the other one when it's more peaceful. Okay. Good work, team. I quite I mean, there was a lot for me to do, and I enjoyed the fact that we were doing something a bit different than usual. In that we were trying to be quick and trying to achieve a specific objective, and not simply take out heavy sets of ships. I enjoyed the skulking about a bit at the beginning as well.
Yeah, I know that bit can be a bit dull for weapons, but yeah, it can be quite interesting for the interaction between Helm and Science a lot of the time.
I was keeping an eye on the distances.
And while it didn't ultimately turn out, well, we don't know. It's the first time I can remember having the fleet move at impulse to 50% through a nebula.
Right.
Okay, I think let's go to the briefing room.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander on deck.
Okay, so that was a very successful operation. We've actually retained control of the station, and we've got time to fully debrief the Marines and go through the information and the equipment that they've located. Since we have driven off the USF, but the respite is likely to be quite short, I suggest we take some downtime right now. Let's take 10 minutes and then come back and take the briefing on what's been found in preparation for the next mission. It'll either be a mission, or if they need more analysis time, we may need to run a sim or keep our eyes out while we keep our eyes open for further USF forces turning up to dislodge us. Any questions or suggestions, Mr. Oh, he's still stuck on Psychoms. Sorry, CIC. No, any questions?
No questions. I would say, Commander Madzian, that your microphone has got rather... Sounds like you're in a wind tunnel.
It's a fan.
The fan? Oh, okay. My apologies. I was unaware.
Welcome to
I'll see what I
summertime.
can do about that.
I'm good for 10 minutes.
What you may
Did
not
we lose
realise
Mr.
is that Commander Matsian, when he's in captaining a ship, he has someone next to him going, "You can do it, you can do it," and that's the fan you can hear.
Oh, I
Yes.
see.
Did we lose Mr. Ironclad? Oh no, I see. All right, 10 minutes. We'll come back at 1:15.
Very good.
Very good.
Oh my. 10 minutes. To the intermission banner.
That's really not an impressive superpower. Need to set one of them up, really.
Should we be in the galley during those 10 minutes, or?
Probably.
Yeah, that seems appropriate.
you said was fine.
You know, we have... It was a little bit of a mess. A little bit of a mess. Muga has not been on the weapons console or really any other console in ages, so there were a lot of dumb fires and a lot of targeting of drones. And he was also trying to man science simultaneously, even though Slate was the science officer, so she ended up basically not participating.
I'm not actually sure she's bugged in that aspect.
And I believe he was also trying to operate comms, though I think Draco was the primary on that.
Why?
We didn't have anyone else to do it. Apparently Slate didn't want to do comms.
It just sounded like he was trying to do a lot of stations.
You say to the person on fighter science comms. And XO. First time XO as well.
Oh dear.
Well done, you did a good job.
Oh, also stellar navigation and playing kitten game.
I don't think the captain of the ship at the time wants to know that.
That game.
I'll have a look, but not right now because I'm preparing just in case someone's CIC.
But Starry, you can't play that game. That's a Russian website. Russians are bad, okay? 'Cause America.
Yeah, but Starry's not American.
They're bad for Europeans, too. Whole annexation thing going on. Everyone should be hating on Russians, 'cause Russians aren't people, or something.
I like how convinced you are yourself of that.
And Russias. Everyone should be hating on Russias. I liked it. It was good.
Yes, yes.
Well, one should recognize the difference between citizens and government.
I'm sure you'll be recruited into political speeches any day.
Let us make a distinction between the state and government, because the state is illegitimate in function. "1 minute, 10 seconds until something supposedly happening, but probably not."
The comment about 3D sound, can you set whispers up to appear in a different location?
Yes.
Not that I'm aware of. Oh, it is?
You right-click on the channel name and you go to set up 3D sound, and it's amazing. It's so useful for listening to multiple people speak at once.
You see, I'll be more interested in setting whispers to be one ear and...
Yeah, you can. Well, so if you go to the set up 3D sound, and then I'm going to find it. Oh, you can set the you can have the channel finder, but you can't.
Oh, you could probably configure it in some way that you just have everyone somewhere, and then whispers by definition will be somewhere else. So even if you can't set the whispers themselves, they could be set by not being set. I need to poke around this. I was trying to set up something. Aramond recommended a plugin, Radio FX, which I've been using.
Oh, that gives you the crackly thing.
Yeah, but all I wanted was something that was audibly slightly different. Position might be more sensible.
Excuse me.
And Cat has decided it's fuss time. given that it's a cat, it will then be followed by nap time.
And nap time means mattress scratching, which means you're going to have to go get your costume.
It's an interesting one. Just every time they go past my bed has to scratch it. And the other one just doesn't care.
Is the one that scratches it more territorial? Because they do have scent glands in their paws.
Not really. He seems to just like scratching stuff more. He gets this sort of, I need to scratch look. And, I mean, the other one scratches on scratching posters, but she doesn't seem bothered by scratching to mark territory or anything. I'm wondering if this will come out.
Yeah, we could hurt.
She has such a loud purr.
It is indeed audible.
Better than a cry, though.
Any chance you can move the microphone a little closer to your purring cat during the briefing?
Yes.
So the time is 3 minutes ago.
We are T plus 3 minutes, 25 seconds. Commence rioting at T plus 5.
I feel like we could take pools on how far after the time that the briefing actually ends up taking place.
We're on military
totally.
time, right? The correct time to be here is when the commander shows up.
And if he's early, you were too late.
Exactly. Yep. See, we're all on time.
We seem to have one stray down on horizon there.
There's also one up in the officer's galley.
Mr. Wilcon.
Can someone, can we send a runner for Mr. Wilcon?
Roger that. Oh.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. You may have noticed we have an old familiar presence standing next to me. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander Vaj.
Welcome back. Good to see you.
Good to see you in one piece, sir.
Lieutenant Commander Vaj? Yes. Lieutenant Commander Vaj just handed himself over to the Marines who took the station. He was undercover here in the USF. Welcome back, Mr. Vaj.
Thank you. Great to be back. And to be a lieutenant commander instead of a blasted sub-commandant.
Right, and I understand you brought us some quite important information, which we've been able to put together with the rest of the information that the Marines have downloaded for us. Mr. Ironclad, would you like to go ahead? I understand you'll be continuing on CIC for the next mission.
That is correct. I've been poring over the information from Oni and from Lieutenant Commander Vaj. I believe we can get a fix on the on the Orson's location.
Okay. And if I understand from the previous information you've been feeding me, this is important because while this is a logistics hub where they've been assembling a lot of material, the Orson, mostly under the command of Subcommandant Vaj, was masterminding covert logistics, i.e. smuggling and subversion activities across the area. So she's still out there and still doing harm, and they're engaged in some kind of operation, moving a significant amount of this equipment across Atlantis.
Correct. From what we've determined, they are basically subverting otherwise valid merchant traffic through Atlantis by way of Waypoint 52, returning to Crescenda by way of Waypoint 60. Our best bet of recovering the Orson, as well as any allied assets still on board, is to attempt to intercept it on this route. USF logistics have been the logistical support this Orson's operations have been providing have been pretty vital. So I would expect that once the USF realize that it's about to be compromised, they're going to throw everything they've got to recover it or destroy it.
Understood. Okay, and we have a reasonable fix on where she's likely to be?
I believe so. The transport we tagged just before docking, its flight logs indicated that it split off from the Orson's last route, just as about a 20 or 30 minutes before we began our operation. So if it's proceeding under impulse power, it should still be in Waypoint 52, perhaps transiting into Atlantis. Lieutenant Commander Vaj, I believe, as the former commanding officer of the Orson, will have an idea of what route the Orson will be taking on this run. They may not yet be aware of our incursion in the overall operation.
Well, that's good news, at least. Although Mr. Vaj is going to be a little bit occupied. Lieutenant Commander Hall is assisting ONI with further analysis of the information that's just been pulled up. There's a lot of it, and there could be some quite significant pieces in there. So he's lending them a hand. For that reason, Lieutenant Commander, if you would take command of the Horizon for the upcoming operation, please.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else we need?
Let it also be advised that we are currently, if I'm counting this correctly, at 13 officers. So we'd either be running 3 ships at skeleton levels or 2 at full levels.
Oh, Agoom has been arrested for, I'm not sure what, but he's no longer available for the shift, sir.
Right.
We could leave Lancer here where we could leave one of our ships here to help secure the system. I believe ONI have requested reinforcements from Third Light to secure the region, to secure the sector and establish a foothold while we put the kibosh on the smuggling operation.
That's true. Right, which is going to be... Do we have any feedback on what might be the best profile of ships that we can use for this operation?
From what intel I've been able to gather, the logistical operations have largely been conducted not with standard line USF vessels, but with privateers and specialized scout craft. Thus, I believe that that Viper and Lancer may be ideal in order to conduct direct engagements with anything we encounter. Do you agree with that assessment, Commander?
I think so, yes. Okay, anything else before we need to get moving?
Nope, we're still going over the intel, so I will relay more as we encounter it. I believe we are time is of the essence, and we should begin operations as soon as possible.
Okay. ADO, if you'd go ahead and get the Viper and Lancer fully crewed, please.
Very good. If you have a permanent assignment on Lancer or Viper, please go there now. Those of you who were aboard the Horizon, or if you do not have a permanent assignment, stay here for reassignment.
Here we go. Quite few heavy ordnance between ships, right?
Sorry?
Very little heavy ordnance.
Yeah, one nuke between the two ships.
Yeah. Will be interesting.
We'll see what happens. Might get Ziff back.
Pardon me.
Hello. Permission to come aboard?
Granted. Draco. Not seen you in a while.
I am officially engineer, obviously. Helm is my secondary, but I'm qualified for all positions, except perhaps fighter.
Sorry. Right. At the moment we're down science and comms, I believe.
We should have 6 for each ship, so you'll have separate science and comms.
I see. And we'll be getting Ziff back here, I assume.
Yes, Ziff should be returning back here.
Does that mean
that would be
someone from here is going to Lancer then? Because we're going to be 7 here with the commander and Ziff.
Yes, I'll be going to Lancer.
Right, good.
I was going to pull Ziff in here, but I guess I should let him talk to the commander.
Right, if Ziff's back on boards, if we have him back on weapons, Wilcott, you were science, weren't you?
I was science in the simulation mission and weapons in the actual mission.
Right. So since Ziff's our regular weapons officer, if Acting Ensign Wilcon takes science and Draco takes comms.
If I may interject, if you think it would be more beneficial for the fleet for the Acting Ensign to continue on weapons, I'm happy to defer. Seems very unfair to just come in, barge back in.
I mean, if you...
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, continuity is good if that works, but...
Right, so we'll keep Wilcon on weapons. And see if
Very
we
well.
take a shuttle position as well.
Do you have a science officer, sir?
I think I was going to put you on science.
And if you have to take the shuttle out, I can back that up.
Roger that.
Right, so readiness check, weapons.
Perhaps not.
He's dropped.
Who dropped?
Weapons, sir.
No, yeah, he said he's having connection issues. It's... He'll be back, but he's probably not... With his problems, it's probably best not to have him on weapons. I'm trying to work out what's the best thing to do here.
Well, I can take weapons back if you like. Since it's my... I just didn't want to mess things around.
Okay, I think they're sorting out with having an extra shuttle officer, dedicated shuttle officer.
Viper, this is CIC. Comms check, over.
So, for our bridge, I think it probably makes more sense, given the connection issues, if we ask Wilcon to do science and put Ziff on weapons. Does that make sense? Because if somebody drops out of science, it's much easier for someone else to cover for them.
Right.
I can keep a backup available. I'll let him do science unless he times out.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to step into command and CIC for 1 second, and I'll be right back, and we should be in a position to start. Oh, somebody's connected to TSN Horizon.
Beaumont.
Hello.
Yes, it's ready.
Is engineering ready?
Here we go again. Pause, then disconnect.
Maxwell, are you ready?
Oh, we've had an additional person turn up.
Standing by. Did somebody say we should disconnect and reconnect though?
Weapons back online after critical disconnect.
We shouldn't need to reconnect. Right, because of connection issues, we decided to
CIC to fourth light,
move you
report
to
readiness, over.
Science. Acting ensign.
Aye, sir.
Captain on the bridge.
Yeah, can you...
see we've got another person turned up now.
We have what?
We have another crew member turned up.
7 on the Lancer.
Yes, that's known. They're going to do dedicated shuttle operations. It's not quite enough for 3 ships, though.
No, it's not. It's that weird twilight zone.
Yeah.
Looks like we're ready to go.
Maxwell, you ready?
Yes, sir.
And Psychom's science. Oh, sorry, they're separate now. Science.
Science starting to come online, not online yet.
If somebody, we still got somebody. Right, we're clear.
I have science as backup and comms is standing by.
That's all stations ready. Bringing main screen online.
CIC, this is TSN Viper reporting the division is ready to begin operations.
Acknowledged, Viper.
Primary science coming online.
Weapons ready.
Receiving sensor update.
Captain's consoles have gone haywire.
We're currently docked at DS47.
CSC to Fourth Light. We have two options to proceed. We believe that the USF loyal crew of the Orson may attempt to bargain using the lives of Lieutenant Commander Vaj's crew. We have 2 options to proceed with the intercept. One is to attempt to follow them through waypoint 60. The other is to get ahead of them at the Atlantis sector and attempt a roadblock. We're developing battle plans for either front, but the general gist is there. Commander Matsin, Lieutenant Commander Vaj, how would you like to proceed?
If you choose option A, turn to page 47.
I doubt that the USF know that I'm with the Fourth Light again. So I think that using the Orson's crew would be unlikely.
They may initiate that when we attempt an intercept, though, unless we can completely fool them. But we're not flying USF ships.
System disconnect.
But let's risk it.
CIC to Fourth Flight, as desired, set navigation plan to waypoint 60 or to Cerberus, depending on your choice of action.
Let's go from waypoint 60.
Acknowledged. Initiate flight plan. CIC to 4th Flight, clear to proceed towards waypoint 60 gate by way of an Echo 1 transition.
Ready to engage on your order, sir.
Yeah, are we looking for an Echo 1 transition?
Yes.
Laying a course for Echo 1 Mark 7, please.
Advise hostilities are ongoing in Sector 7. A brief gate override may be required.
What's that? Spinwood or something? Spin Rimwood?
Rimwood?
Yes, Spin Rimwood. Very awkward direction.
About to enter Nebula.
Do you want to warp?
Yes, post warp.
Lancer will rendezvous with you in Echo 1 Mark 7.
Leaving Nebula.
Lancer, this is Viper. Comms check, please.
Viper, this is Lancer. We hear you.
Acknowledged. Lancer, this is Viper. Broadcast comms check.
Viper, this is Lancer. We acknowledge.
CIC to 4th Flight, hold for sensor update.
Yeah, hold.
What's the Papa designation on stations? I forget.
Do we know where the Orson is found?
We think she's running a coordinating smuggling routes through Atlantis from Crescenda towards waypoint 52.
Oh, that's interesting. Papa 1 is friendly with a reasonably large friendly fleet on top of it.
So it is.
If I may remind you, sir, before we
Go ahead.
head into waypoint 60.
CIC to 4th Flight, sensor update complete.
Primary
Hostilities are
scenes.
ongoing in this sector. Advise use of a shuttle to override the waypoint 60 gate. Lancer has been equipped with a gate override device that can be deployed by the shuttle by way of a cargo operation.
Lancer, please make best speed to waypoint 60 and secure the gate using the shuttle to rendezvous for override.
Laying a course for the gate, warp 1. Go ahead, please, Mr. Ziff.
Thank you, sir. Sorry. I believe that waypoint 60 systems maps are incorrect, so we just need to take a bit of care in there.
That's right.
Load Marines onto the shuttle.
We got a brief indication of enemies coming from Papa 7-3 when the Lancer went past.
Yeah.
I see them. Let's divert to Charlie 5.
Charlie 5, aye. The other left.
Viper, this is CIC. I believe they would sure appreciate it. Over. We have some time before the waypoint 60 gate is overridden.
4th Flight, we're seeing a strong expression of support for the USFP. It may get snuffed out if we don't provide support. Engage and destroy local USF forces. There's some time remaining before we can complete the override of waypoint 60 gate control. Lancer, please engage in Bravo 2.
Shall I turn to engage in Bravo 4?
Yes. Let's see how far... Are there any heavy vessels in here?
Cruiser,
Delta
frigate,
3.
frigate.
Delta 3I.
Frigate.
Engaging.
Delta 3I.
Drone. And another.
Y24, Echo Echo.
Heavy munitions would be effective, but we may have few chances for resupply.
I don't particularly want to go manual because of the drones. That's close range.
Front shield's taking a beating.
Boosted there. Brutalized.
They're down.
Okay,
lead them in the direction of the local forces. 270.
Will not surrender.
Our front shield is down. It hasn't been
Mayday,
mentioned.
mayday.
Intercept Lancer, intercept Lancer.
Lancer has fighters around it.
On our way, on our way.
Mission
Load of mine, load of mine.
Boosting warp.
Boost torps.
Works as well.
Mine at 60%.
Get the attention of the fighters.
Very much.
Lancer to Viper, we're gonna drop a mine.
Oh, they're bingo.
Get clear, get clear.
Clear of the mine.
Yeah, perfect position.
Answer, this is Viper. How's your status?
Friendly vessels are engaging.
We
enemy
are
vessels
heavily
at Bravo
damaged.
4.
Sir.
And could use any assistance in defense you can give us.
Just received
We have
an
no
unidentified intercepted
Can you make
message.
it to Papa 1-1?
As soon as we get repairs to our maneuvering.
Okay.
Sir, we got an intercepted message from a brigantine. They say, 4th Ranger are in the area. Orson must be warned. Expedite launch procedures immediately.
Okay. Engage this team and to pull them away from the Lancer.
Delta 1, sir.
Yep. Or if you can engage. Okay, that's good. Then you can stay Delta
Viper.
2 and focus fire with the local vessel.
We're still rebuilding front shields, sir.
Come in, Lancer.
Coming about.
Viper, be advised that we've lost our shuttle.
We've lost front shields.
Shields
again.
down, shields down.
We're taking heavy damage.
Lancer, were you able to recover the pilot? See if you can get a replacement at Papa 1-1.
They've got a huge beam range, Beaumont. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, I can.
Now is a good time for a mine.
I have unloaded, but they've not been EMP'd. Or I have an EMP as well.
We've lost Tango. Hard about.
Down eye.
See if you can set up a Kilo Echo 1 then.
It's ready and waiting.
Quebec 04 is destroyed.
Then
Kilo
Delta 1 to
Echo
pull them
1
away.
gets out of there.
Oh, sorry,
Kilo
Shields
Kilo
are at
Echo
half
1.
efficiency, our
Yes.
forward shields are at half efficiency.
Yes, execute.
This is not good.
Echo 1 ready.
Coming about. Beginning maneuver. Drop.
And mop up. Have you got a P-shock for that fighter?
Aye, loading.
Actually, there's several P-shocks could help.
We have another fighter.
TSN 4th Light, gate override.
51% energy.
I P-shocked it, but it didn't. I don't know what difference it made to silence.
No damage.
Oh, it's going too fast, that's why.
Is that a xenophobe on our tail? Or a fighter?
That's a fighter.
We also have a ship designation --.
Yeah, I'm just dealing with it now. If you get me back in sight of it, I'll know when to launch.
Aye, aye.
Alright, let's leave these and concentrate fire with Lancer and the allies.
Coming about.
Lancer, let's concentrate fire with the locals on the fleet in Bravo 3.
Viper, we're still pretty beat up. We currently have Tango in that fleet, and ISS forces are moving in.
Okay, concentrate fire with the ISS.
Moving to concentrate fire.
Yeah. So we might want to be on the same side as the allied. Yeah.
Coming
Alpha 2-3, frequency Delta Delta.
Delta set, thank you. Beams to manual. Cross check.
Lancer, do you have any chance to intercept Whiskey 6-8?
We're on it.
Alpha 2-3 disabled.
Do we know what Charlie 9-3 is?
%25 energy now.
Looks like an Artemis from the silhouette.
Delta Delta.
Delta, thank you.
I suspect Lancer is pulling the Tango for these hostiles, which is kind of a shame.
Fourth light, gate overrides complete. Placing pickup zone for the gate override package.
10% energy.
Thank you, CIC. Can you advise us to the intentions of Charlie 9-3?
5%.
Yankee 2-4 disabled.
Right, let's convert 3.
3I.
Let's take the last one out. Delta 3.
October 6-5.
3I.
Charlie 9-3 is friendly. Green. They're attempting to support.
They're coming about. We have Tango.
Good, that was a tactical mistake because their front shields are down.
October 6-5 disabled.
Back down to 3% energy.
Homing status?
Yes, 7 homing.
What? Convert 4.
4I.
Have we got a mine left?
We do not.
Viper. Papa 1,
Fighters
Papa 1-1 reports they should be able to take it from here.
Help Lancer with these
when I direct,
fighters.
you continue with original objective.
Oh, they're on Lancer.
Unless you've got P-shocks.
Not loaded. We only have one left in stock.
One destroyed, the other...
Victor 9-8 coming about.
Concentrating fire with Viper. Looks like it's either bingo or interested in someone else.
Friendly fleet at critical damage. Charlie Charlie. Drone.
Put out as much damage
Charlie
as we
Charlie.
can.
Moving further off the plane.
Thank you.
We're down to 5% energy again.
Run.
Convert 1 more.
Converting
Lost
one
front
more.
shields.
Frequency Charlie Charlie.
Torpedo system is destroyed.
In that case, bug out to Papa 1-1.
Aye aye.
Lancer, we're switching out to Papa 1-1 for resupply.
Understood.
Standing by for docking.
Correct.
So are you talking to CIC? Because if you are, we can't hear you.
Yes, I was, and it was deliberate not to distract you.
Roger that.
Understood.
Lancer, the tech team at Waypoint 60 Gate report that they're completed with their work and ready for pickup. Are you okay to pick them up?
Fighter incoming.
Viper, that should be fine.
Disconnecting from station to engage.
Going manual. Boost back.
Viper, this is CIC. We're getting IFF switches from stations Papa 383 and Papa 73. It appears that with the defeat of the USF forces in this region, the locals have Either come to their senses
Hit the front of the
or come
xenophobe.
to their courage.
ESP shop if we got one. Shield to
Both
5.
stations are now under USFP control.
Are we going in Delta 3 or staying
Delta
in
3.
Delta 3I?
Tell them when the shield's down.
Down.
Front shield's down.
Peak tubes, peak tubes.
Surrender.
Surrender. Disengage. Excellent capture.
Fourth Light Division, this sector is now clear of hostile influence. We'll continue to the waypoint 60 gate.
Let's dock up at Papa 7-3 briefly.
It would also appear that your efforts have prevented a warning being sent to the Orson. That brigantine was likely on course to do so.
Good intercept, Lancer.
Moving to Papa 7-3. We are docked.
Thanks, Beaumont. I missed out.
Let me know as soon as we've got everything we can expect.
Ordnance full.
It also looks like in-system security are beginning negotiations
Energy?
with the xenophobe.
Energy green. Fields are up. Dam comms are busy.
For another
but
dreadnought hull for the TSN.
Okay, let's switch out. Let's go and cover waypoint 60 gate.
Moving to waypoint 60.
Suggestion disable shields.
Lights and Viper, we're just replacing a few dam comms, and then we'll be back.
I think he means the engineer disable.
What?
Do you mean the engineer disable of shields or the...
It looks like the shields are up.
They are not.
Yeah, I'm seeing them down.
Your console may have a lag issue.
I can toggle them if you like, engineer.
Yeah, that might force an update of systems if you want to toggle them.
Toggled.
I saw them come flash up briefly. How's that
They're
weapons?
still looking like they're down to me. Good.
Comms officer standby to operate the gate.
Standing by.
Viper comms, activate gate, please.
Activating.
And jump.
Ready to jump.
Prepare for jump.
Execute.
Jumping.
If we are where I think we are, we'll be doing rimward transitions.
I'm thinking it's rimward anti-spin
Lights and Viper, we are green.
from memory.
Oh, yes, sorry, we're in the waypoint, I forgot. I didn't hear what I
Ladies and gents, welcome to Waypoint 60.
A place where no mapping exists. Wow.
Yeah, Ziff, I think it's down and then to the right, isn't it?
I believe so, yes. I remember coming the other way with the fleet captain navigating.
Division, prepare for a rimward trailing transition. Rendezvous in Echo 5 Mark 9.
Engaging Mark 2.
Viper, we're reading something in the nebula.
Lancer, please make a flyby and investigate.
Yes, sir. Lancer to CIC. We've identified an object. Well, we haven't identified it. We're asking if you can maybe shed some light on this object.
I am.
I wonder if it's nothing more than a bit of ancient stellar debris.
Acknowledged. Lancer to Viper, we've recovered the black box.
Stay to fourth light, black box contents to be analyzed and posted to the Lancer's comms officer when complete.
Acknowledge CIC, thank you. Well, our stellar cartography is still failing to update on this one. Let's move right into the corner. If that doesn't work, we'll try a different transition.
Transition successful. Showing Atlantis gates. Rimwoods in sector.
The little grey cells are still working.
I take Hyoko payments, sir, just so you know.
Is that a Poirot?
Mais vraiment?
Uh-huh.
Oh, what I said, Hyoko.
No, about the little grey cells.
Oh, sorry, I thought I suddenly said Hyoko with a French accent. I thought, really?
Who do you take me for, Lieutenant Commander Mundy?
Only in times of extreme bleed through, sir.
The TSN stellar navigation maps seem to be out of date.
Agreed.
Lancer, please proceed to the Atlantis gate and picket it for us.
Viper, warp to Atlantis gate.
Atlantis gate,
I haven't watched Poirot in so long, I didn't even get the reference. That's crazy.
Boost sensors, please.
Contacts, I believe.
Sensors are boosted, sir.
Ambushes in both.
Luna Kaylee.
Lancer to Viper, I've sent you the updated solar cartography.
Thank you, Lancer. Rendezvous at the gate and activate.
Do you want to do anything about the enemy pickets?
I don't think so. CIC, unless there's a contraindication, we'll bypass the pickets here and continue into Atlantis.
Acknowledged. Advise pickets may attempt pursuit.
Ready to jump.
Division, prepare for silent running.
Jumping.
Viper, shall we activate the gate?
Proceed. Division, rendezvous quickly in Charlie 2, Mark 8. And then go to silent running as soon as we're in the nebula.
This is a...
Prepare prepare a probe.
Roger that. This is a wildlife sanctuary, is it not, sir?
Yes, beyond those buoys it is.
Yeah, I thought so.
Or buoys, as they're sometimes called.
Normalized tubes, please.
Does somebody else have a comm screen open right now?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to see.
Not
interactive.
Negative.
Because my comm screen has been jumping around a bit.
Oh, I haven't interacted with it at all. It's just been in the corner. That might be because of shuttle operations and jump and gate operations on the other ship. The statuses are division-wide.
Probe ready.
Probe ready? Okay, returning to silent running.
Yeah, aim it at the waypoint 60 gate.
Coming off plane so it doesn't hit the asteroids.
Answer, confirming the Viper is now in silent running. Do you confirm?
Ready for your word, Beaumont.
Just seen a warning, you have no chances here.
Lancer, we
Should
confirm.
be good.
There is someone in the sector somewhere.
Continue under silent running to Delta 2 Mark 4.
Probe destroyed.
Sensor collision with asteroid.
Roger that.
Completely off the plane.
Best thing to do would be to go into Delta 1 Mark 3 and launch from there.
Yeah. Make it so.
Normalized tubes, please.
No. We're in silent running.
Well, boost them up a little bit. Otherwise, it's going to take about 10 minutes for this to load.
Yeah, normalise the tubes temporarily.
Probe is loaded.
Shall I make a quick
Viper
walk
TSD
base?
showing unit not currently in silent running parameters. Please advise.
Back to silent running.
I think we
CIC, say again. I think we've returned to silent running.
Affirmative. Enemies are attempting bypass. Or correction, enemies are bypassing this time. They don't seem to be aware of your current location.
It's possible they'll want me Orson though.
Okay, prepare an Omega 3.
Preparing Omega 3. Activating tubes.
Should I be tube to get done quickly, or?
Now they're going to do a close
Keep
pass.
it at 10%.
Oh, I'm moving away.
Lancer, this is Viper. If that force appears to be following the known path of the Orson, we may have to engage, but if they go elsewhere, we'll let them go.
Acknowledge.
CIC, please keep us informed as to whether that force appears to be heading in the direction of the Orson.
Acknowledged.
I'm 1/3 of the way through unloading the probe before loading the nuke.
Patience is a virtue, Mr. Ziff.
I thought you might appreciate an update, sir.
Is it just me, science, but they seem to be fading in and out on the sensor scan?
I think that may be a question of how much boost we have to the
Stacy
sensor.
to fourth light. Force appears to be preoccupied with launching a diversionary attack into Sector 11. Allied forces in the region have been warned. Sector 11 does not appear to be on the Orson's flight plan. Recommend Lancer advise contents of black box. Analyze contents of black box.
Lancer, this is Viper, come in. Do you have a team working on the black box decryption?
Yes, we do. Give me a minute to inquire.
Have we ever tried tagging our own ships? We know where they are.
That's an interesting thought. No, I haven't. We must try that in a sim. Science, do we have an approximate location on those ships? Have they gone into the nebula?
Primary science coming back online after critical crash.
Okay. Just a sec. Let me see if I can get a secondary up.
I do not currently have a tracking on them.
I am online.
Viper, this is comm support Lancer on the black box. Contains the message proceeding with flight plan. Echo Victor Echo November Sierra. USF loyalists unaware.
Lieutenant Commander, translate that?
Can you repeat the call signs for that, Lieutenant Naima?
Call sign. Call sign is Echo Victor Echo November Sierra. Also resending on secondary comms channel.
Acknowledge receipt.
Evans. Interesting.
Captain Evans.
Oh, A Alpha. I thought it was Echo.
Echo. Fish Evans.
No, wasn't it Echo Victor Echo November Sierra?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Great Evans.
Evans.
Okay, Division. Best speed, please, to Echo 2 Mark 8. Prepare for transition.
Omega 3 50% loaded, sir.
Well, now we can normalize the tubes, so. There goes Lancer making best speed. And then it hit the edge of... That was fun to watch it out the window.
Oops.
Lancer shooting off.
And obtain sensor update.
See to all, stand by for sensor update.
Now, we should be in USFP space and be perfectly entitled to be present.
Fair enough. I thought viewers might thought us.
Lancer keeps beating me to scans.
That diversionary group seems to...
Engage the...
Engage in Bravo 2. Defend Novara Station.
Acknowledged.
Uniform 09 Alpha Alpha.
Engaging, it's got a lot
Delta
of beams.
But crappy shields. P-shock would be good.
Rear shields down.
I have a
front shields are going to drop.
Omega 3 loaded, sir.
You can
Quebec
unload.
9-6 Delta Delta.
Delta I. Unloading nuke.
Lancer's doing sterling work.
Turning ready for Tango 38.
Tango 38 Delta Delta.
Fleet maneuver Charlie Charlie, Tango 38.
They're trying to run. Are we intercepting?
Yes.
Lance,
Fleet maneuver Charlie.
Hard about.
What about I?
But we got the second one on us and we lost front shields.
Did lose front shields. Did two shot at our rear shield.
But no shields.
Yeah, but now we have no shields.
Stay away, engage with Omega 1.
Omega
She's
1.
matching us at warp 1.
Coming torpedo volley.
Yeah, I was thinking out loud. Boost tubes.
Actually, that's hardly worthwhile against the Nightmare class.
Normalized tubes.
Lancer's doing a good job against the other one. There's some system ships.
If we can get the in-system ships to take Tango, we can beat her up. Otherwise, what are we going to do? This Nightmare class behind us, front shields are only at 30.
Mine is
undamaged.
I can run it through the friendlies.
Yes. And then we'll concentrate fire with them.
About. Looks like she's decided to go for Lancer now. Moving to intercept. I've lost contact.
Been destroyed, I think, Beaumont.
Right.
There's one Nightmare left.
Bravo 48, Echo Echo.
Echo, thank you.
That was the purple and the red on the map. We're getting mixed up.
Yeah, we got a shot.
Yay.
Coming about again. I'm not sure what they're.
Rear shields low. Bravo 48.
And
Bravo
it's out.
48, rear shields down.
Will not surrender.
I think Lancer might have hit their maneuver.
Destroyed.
Dock up at Novara.
Resupply and repair.
Navarra's standing by.
Docking.
Sector. Commander, this is CIC. Suspect flight plan events refers to sector names. We also just intercepted a transmission originating from Sector 8. I believe TSN Lancer has the content.
What does evens mean in terms of navigation?
Sector numbers?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to... That means not this column of sectors. Let me engage.
Lancer, this is Viper, come in.
All green.
Go ahead, mate. Do you have further information from the black box or any intercepted transmissions in the area?
Comms, are we receiving any inbound transmissions?
No, sir.
Viper, we're seeing an intercepted message. It says, Lieutenant Commander, Sector 8, USF suspects trouble.
Sector 8. B-triple-I.
Sector 8 is down
Aside
1
from
and 2
that, in
over
the previous
sectors.
message, I don't think we've gotten anything.
No. So, CIC, this is Viper. Come in. What's our current intelligence as to the location of the Orson?
Viper to CIC. Last transmission intercepted transmission indicates Sector 8 and growing suspicion.
Understood. Lancer, let's make our way to Sector 8. We'll go to Echo 5, Mark 9, prepare for diagonal transition.
Acknowledge Echo 5, Mark 9.
Head for the transition point.
Crossing nebula.
Good work, engineering.
I wasn't sure if we could. Probably we want to.
We've got plenty of friendly stations, so I'm not too worried about energy.
Next sector contains mining stations, a research station, and independent businesses.
We just got an intercepted message.
Transition.
Go ahead.
Concern about among USF bridge crew of unusually quiet Atlantis patrol patterns.
Interesting. Okay.
Division, prepare for rendezvous at Alpha 5, Mark 9 for transition trailing with.
Acknowledge Alpha 5, Mark 9.
There's an enemy ship in this sector.
Lancer's found them.
Oh yeah, so they have.
Good work, Lancer. What do we have?
Pirate brigantines.
A whole convoy of them. And
Load
something
mines.
Smaller.
Loading mines, normal ice tubes.
They're more than normalized. They should be working pretty quick there.
Oh yeah, they weren't, but oh, maybe I'm having issues.
Landed to Viper, we're gonna
Okay,
try to get them grouped up for a mine drop.
Horizon.
Good work. We'll prep to mop up any remaining.
I
See if you can stay ahead of Lancer. Don't distract.
Damn it. Are we performing this echo?
Engage the rearmost. Engage the rearmost brigantine.
Aye aye.
No, Lancer's drop was lovely.
We lost contact with the horizon.
Delta 3.
Did
The
we have
horizon?
the horizon?
Yes, this horizon appeared temporarily. It must be a sensor glitch.
Must be.
I suspect so. It's probably pulling something out of a corrupted old buffer.
It
I'm
might
sorry,
be
I hadn't noticed the
captured by
admiral
a
was
corrupted
locally
old officer.
No, corrupted old buffers get promoted immediately. They're only
Number
Commodore and above.
8-1. Bravo, Bravo.
Bravo set.
Got shot briefly, but they don't seem to be taking active interest.
Will not surrender.
Pass through and Delta 1 on the lead element. Protect Yuki luxury shuttles.
Viper, we're engaging the lead element, protecting civilian assets.
Alpha, Alpha.
We're on our way.
No, further ahead, further ahead.
Haunted.
They're ignoring. Oh, right.
Yeah, Romeo 70.
Delta, Delta.
Good work, comms.
Coming about.
Aye.
On course.
Front shields down. For
Will
Romeo
not surrender.
70.
We were targeting.
Concentrate fire with Lancer.
I'm aware of that. Thank you. I couldn't
probably were too.
target it. That was the problem.
Charlie.
Thank you.
50% energy now.
Alpha.
Reduce shields for power reasons.
This is TSN Viper to UK Luxury Shuttles. Please report if you have any systems damage. Do you require assistance?
Viper, this is UK Luxury Shuttles. Those Vipers definitely scared us. Those pirates definitely scared us, but we appear to be in one piece. No system issues reported. Thank you for your assistance.
Lancer to Invictus. Sorry, Lancer to Viper.
All in a day's work, Yuki. What did Barge say?
To Invictus.
I received a message from Lancer's comms. Heavy assets inbound on intercept course.
Ask him for a bearing.
Lancer to Viper.
Come in, Lancer.
We've intercepted a message about possible heavy escorts coming to intercept us.
Thanks for the heads up. Let's get on with Sector 8 as quickly as possible. Rendezvous, Charlie 4 Mark 3. Sorry, Charlie 5 Mark 3.
Charlie 5 Mark 3 acknowledged.
Light boost warp.
Oh, carp!
Maximize active scans in the new sector. Let's locate the Orson as quickly as possible. She'll almost certainly have a different call sign.
Mr. Wilcon again?
Blazing as well, sir?
Yes, I have signs. Currently no sign of enemy.
Lancer, please scout area of operations Alpha 1 through Charlie 5.
Contact briefly seen in Alpha 2 Mark 8.
Charlie 5 acknowledged.
Yeah, take us down to Delta 1 Mark 3.
Aye. Got more transports down that way. Suggest we start scanning.
Mr. Draco, if you would, yeah. Hail as many of these vessels as you can. Let's get as many solid scans on them as we can.
Just order everybody to Nakata.
Sorry, say again?
I said if we just order everybody to Nakata and then go scan the ones that fail to comply.
That's true.
I did not hear that particular suggestion.
Order all civilians to Nakata Station.
Aye.
Let us know who won't obey.
Mike 98 suddenly switched course when we drew alongside.
Juliet 07's fine.
Another contact in Echo 3.
Viper, this is CIC. Mike 98 is clean.
Moving to Yankee 3-4.
Viper moving to intercept Yankee 3-4.
She's going for the nebula.
Kappa 1-4 does not accept orders. Kilo 1-4.
1-4? Alright. Like, Lancer's coming around to check out Kilo 1.
Alpha 04 will not accept orders.
Well, Alpha 04.
Yankee 3-4 has come to a halt.
Mike, is that Mike 98 will not accept orders.
They've been confirmed clean.
Crash?
Confirmed.
Probably. Server crash.
Yes, the server crash and not us dying to self-destruct.
That's always something.
I'm just back from a critical... whatever.
Due to fourth light, we're getting reports from the Orson. It appears that that crew aboard the vessel, that Allied crew aboard the vessel have detected our presence and have begun fighting to gain control of the ship. Viper's in position to send Marines.
Oh, looks like we found them.
Okay, comms, prepare for shuttle operations.
Was it the Yankee ship?
Currently, I'm out of the system.
Yeah, I got kicked out, and I tried to disconnect and reconnect.
Ah! You have a server crash, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably gonna have to run after this mission. Because it's almost end of shift anyway.
Back in. Like the system's up.
Yeah, I'm back in.
Yeah. Please reconnect consoles.
Ship set up. Everyone make sure you're connected to ship 3, TSN Viper.
Weapons ready.
Re-acknowledged. Comms ready.
Science ready.
Hearing standing by.
All stations ready.
Command consoles ready.
Hello.
This is Viper, come in, Lancer.
Orson?
CSC to fourth light, re-establishing control elements. Viper currently in close proximity to Orson. Viper currently near stations. Revising sensors to exclude clean civilian contacts.
Good
so
call.
Look out the window and don't bump into them.
Load a tag.
So, beware of ramming speed.
Cycling console seeing hostile IFFs.
Contact with target regained. 1.7k out.
CIC, this is Viper preparing for marine operations, looking for rendezvous point on Echo Flight 3.
Acknowledge, Patrick.
Which one is our shuttle?
Odysseus.
Best creature.
CSC to fourth light, we're getting panic transmissions from the acting commanding officer aboard the Orson.
Shuttle is ready.
Secure it as soon as possible. Expect any USF operations in the area to redirect to this system.
Sonestead ahead.
Yep. Launch and hit the rendezvous point as soon as you can. Back us off at impulse.
We should be far enough out for any self-destruct issues.
Contacts. Box.
Contacts. Power to scanners.
don't know. I'm going to console.
Do you need one?
We
On it.
do.
Unless someone else is going to say so, I shall take over.
Okay. Load an EMP.
EMP loaded.
Lancer to Viper, permission to engage Quebec.
Permission granted.
Odysseus.
Engage Delta 01, Omega 3. Sorry, Omega 1. No, Delta 3.
Delta 3I.
But Kilo
Loading.
Delta 3, if so we can get through it quickly.
Kilo Delta 3I. Loading P-Shock. EMP in
Delta
the tube.
01 Alpha Alpha.
Thank you.
Sierra 00 just appeared out of the nebula, very close.
Hit Delta 01 really fast. Get the EMP away.
Not on my screen yet.
2 pirates.
Abort. Intercept Sierra 00.
Hard about.
What about I?
Lancer, defend Echo 5-3. Odysseus, assist as you can.
Ammo Kilo Delta 3. This newest threat.
Yep.
Oh, they've got another transport there.
Ooh.
Concentrate on the
EMP
privateer.
away.
Not the.
We are very close.
Oh no.
What happened to Lancer?
She must have overshot.
Engage the freighter and pull them away.
Zulu 39.
Engaging freighter.
Tell me about these ships so I can taunt them.
The Arrow has well-maintained personal appearance, Captain, but he's duplicitous.
Boost beams.
The transport,
down.
Proceed to fourth light, showing
proud of his laid-back crew with lax
additional
discipline.
raiders aboard Zulu 39 had boarded Orsa to attempt to secure it.
Zulu 39 is taunted.
Additional Marine teams aboard to gain control of the Orson.
Do we have another batch of Marines loaded on the shuttle?
Victor 49 taunted.
I have.
Yeah, comms. If you can switch your attention to loading
Plane, please,
Marines
Beaumont.
into the shuttle.
Aye.
Engage Victor 49, Delta 2. Matt, cook the beams.
Victor 49. Charlie.
What else did you say, sir?
It's alright, just cook the beams for
Small
this one.
craft launching
They're 300, sir.
for the Orson.
Engage. And let's get our Marines out there as fast as we can, please.
Marines are loaded.
Okay, Draco, you want to take her out?
Bad idea, unfortunately. My joystick doesn't work.
Draco, can you do weapons?
I can.
Okay, I'm releasing
Go ahead.
weapons in 3, 2, 1, now. I have fighter control.
Dead ahead.
I'm in weapons.
As soon as he's launched, let's go and engage Delta 01.
Launch.
Delta 01I.
Lancer, please take care of Romeo 03.
Delta 01 Alpha Alpha.
On the way, Viper.
We don't have much in the way of shields.
You can use... Is that EMP ready to use?
It is ready.
Use it.
Getting clear.
Fire it.
Firing.
They got very low visibility.
Yep, shields are halved. Give them a couple of homings.
From the
and let's
elements
see
of the
what we
region
can
are
do.
responding, but are being held up by the Orson support forces.
Loading
So be on
torpedoes.
your own against these guys.
Acknowledge CIC.
Odysseus back on board.
Prep the next team of Marines.
Moment.
Yeah, pair of homings should get rid of most of the rest of her shields.
One out.
And get a P-Shock ready. Her shields are at 37 at the moment.
Odysseus is refit waiting for Marine launch confirmation.
Almost ready. He shock out.
Front shields down.
Do I have Marines aboard, comms?
Not yet. Shot direct hit.
Onto that.
Target destroyed.
Let's assist Lancer with Romeo 03.
27% energy now.
Romeo
Marines
03, Alpha.
Marines ready.
Delta 2.
Odysseus
Launch
ready to
Odysseus. Sorry, I should say Odysseus cleared for launch.
That's okay, so I got your meaning.
Target destroyed.
Setting throttle for fuel collection.
Marines have been deployed from Odysseus.
Invictus to Viper, we've got to get back to resupply, so we're going to dock at Alcon Station.
Promethean may not be a safe travel path for the Orsu once it's under our control. Atlantis Command is made ready to receive the vessel.
Odysseus aboard.
Could anyone make out what CIC just said?
Not sure. I think the incoming ship is moving to assist.
Ready to release weapons.
Roger that. Stand by.
CIC, your last transmission was garbled. Please repeat.
I have weapons.
Viper, CIC, mission objective revision. Orson is to be returned to Atlantis Command, not to Promethean Command. Please acknowledge. Over.
Acknowledge, Atlantis Command.
Load an EMP.
Unifo class.
Loading.
Yeah, we're going to engage Yankee 1-6.
1-6, Charlie, Charlie.
Our front shields are still rebuilding.
EMP
what
ready.
Can we do to this thing? It's going to drop to 375.
We could mine it, sir.
A nuke or a pair of mines. Yep, let's do an Echo. Let's do a Kilo Echo 2 on this thing.
Roger that. Echo. Kilo Echo 1 ready.
Moving for the Kilo pass.
We can probably stay out of its reach and drop it in its face, can't we?
What did
Kilo, yeah.
What did you do with Lowe's?
Incoming drone.
We have Tango.
Alright, I want to talk to him later.
EMP away.
Keep that in mind.
Tango of Yankee 1-6, not
EMP hit.
Viper,
Loading of the
we're
mine.
resupplied and able to assist.
Ready for Echo 2.
Strike. You may have to run past it and drop it in its face.
Coming about.
Hold on.
Stand by, Lancer. We're about to execute an Echo 2.
Acknowledge.
Drop. Let's wait for that one to hit first.
Impacted.
And drop.
Yeah, front shields are below 160.
Those are a nightmare.
Fleet order is Charlie. Charlie.
Delta 2. Do we have... Can we take that?
We have Tango with 19% shields.
Then let's keep Tango.
Viper, repeat your last.
Fleet maneuver Charlie. Charlie.
Acknowledge.
If you got a P-shock.
Flight Lancer took care of it.
Oh, it must have
Not in
turned.
time, sir.
No problem.
Taking some damage to the work coil.
Comms, can you order Echo 5-3? Oh, it's moving in the right direction. Okay. What's our energy status?
50%, sir.
And heavy ordnance, no mines, 1 nuke.
1 nuke, sir. No mines, 3 AMP.
Lancer, please stay close escort to the Orson. We're going to dock at Deep Space 6-8 for resupply.
They have plenty of everything.
Acknowledged.
Viper, this is CIC. Second battle have been alerted to our predicament and have sent a detachment to aid us. They've broken through the enemy forces that have been attempting diversions at Atlantis Command.
Acknowledge CIC. We're picking them up on sensors now.
TS-68 is standing by.
Division, prepare to stand down and transfer to automated systems for return to command on handover of control of the Orson to 2nd Battle Command.
Viper is all green. Assuming that we have an EMP load.
For this is CIC, we're detecting another jump signature. This one's a lot bigger than the xenophobe.
Yeah, you Griff.
When you say yay,
stand by.
We're detecting a major jump signature.
Viper got decorated.
Golf 9-4.
Single-handed.
Echo 1 Mark II.
The Griff.
Turning to engage.
Prep the EMP and then...
EMP's ready. And then what, sorry?
A nuke.
They've launched fighters.
Oh, damn.
Large
Mine would have been better.
squadron bearing down on
Omega 3 ready.
Lancer.
Think we can make it work against the fighters?
They're currently going for the Lancer.
Yeah, a Lancer can get out of there, that's the problem.
If we launch the EMP now, we won't catch our allies.
Do it.
And
Load
the
of
nuke
mine.
as well?
If it'll go, yes. If we're not too late.
Oh, it's close.
Nah, leave it. It's not going to make enough difference.
Lancer to Viper, we could use a mine or two on this
Rift
group of
shields at
fighters.
50.
Our very thought, on our way.
Can we get two
Hurry,
mines ready?
Finish that
They're
group
ready,
off
they're
if,
loading, sir.
You've got the chance.
Mine's
Battle
ready.
Division are doing a good job on the Griff.
I like to think we softened it up first.
We did.
Confirm when the mines are done.
Mine's ready.
Ready to take them off the Lancer.
Yep, whenever you're ready.
Lancer, you can run for it.
Roger that.
Full Tango will fight a complement.
We headed through the fighters?
Looking good.
Drop.
CIC to 4th light. Orson is safely out of harm's way.
Ha!
Oh,
Nice.
that was
Nice shooting.
Stand by for automated systems.
That was impressive.
Anybody see what happened to the Griff?
The friendlies dealt with
Backcom
it.
took it to pieces.
They killed it.
we got Tango, and they just the hell out of it while we were running off.
Oh, you know what, don't you? It got fixated because we were 4LD.
Right.
They were hoping for Monday.
And we did Omega 3 it before and then do a Delta 1 pass on the way.
It was more than a Delta 1 pass. We got quite a few shots in, I think. I went
Good
manual.
work, team. Sorry, I cut somebody off.
I just said I went manual, that was all. Nothing interesting.
Stand down your crews, debrief, meet up in mission briefing room.
I'm really pleased with the crew. I thought that went extremely well.
Yeah.
The only difficulty sometimes is in clearly coordinating shuttle operations.
Yeah, I took the Odysseus out because I was sure it was time to send it out, and big confusion over who was going to go, and then it didn't have Marines on board.
That's not the first time that's happened.
I tried to keep up with it.
Yeah, no, it's new, and we're beginning to get better at it.
Draco, I don't know if this helps, or you don't need a joystick for the fighter, not even remotely. I use WASD, insert, and delete.
I tried doing that when it first came out, and I could not get it to work properly.
Oh, okay.
And I've gone over my command INI 6 or 7 times.
Oh wow, okay.
And so for whatever reason, I really can't get any of it to work properly.
Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
that's ready.
So I can't even practice.
Oh wow, yeah, I've found that using WASD is more helpful to me because when I use a joystick and allow roll, I get very disoriented.
Mm-hmm.
So the debrief is just we did great.
Ziff, would you join channel commanders, please?
Roger that.
Actually, team, I don't. Apart from that, which we're still learning how to coordinate manipulating shuttle contents by coordinating between ships. And 1 second. And coordinating between comms and the shuttle pilot, which is we're being getting lazy actually because it's often the same person, so the coordination is automatic.
The literal sense automatic.
Yes. But I didn't hear any issues with engineering having power where it was needed. We seem to be scanning things intelligently. Ship positioning was good. We even pulled off, missile strikes when they were needed. We didn't miss any windows of opportunity. Thank you for the calls on letting me know when something can and can't be done, because it's very difficult for me as the captain to estimate what the splash radius is on the captain's map. Sorry, I cut somebody off.
Oh, I was just saying we dropped the single greatest mine in history.
Definitely.
Yeah. Did we get all 10 of the launch from that Griff?
One drop
one
took
mine.
the whole lot.
We should be pleased with ourselves for that. Okay. I don't. Any other feedback for each other?
It was a pleasure. That's all I'm going to say. It was really, really good, really enjoyable because it worked so well.
It was.
And any feedback for CIC? So out of character, how did we enjoy that as a game, as a mission?
Thought it was a pretty good mission. I was a little bit, like I said, I need to get out of here after the mission. I thought it was going to be maybe a few minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes shorter, but not bad.
Okay.
I like when we have the sort of puzzles of where's the bad ship, right?
Yes.
So semi-unconventional problems to deal with, which both their missions today were. So I enjoyed that a lot.
And we had a mix of heavy combat and more subtle stuff going on, which was nice. We had a good variety of engagement styles.
Yes, I enjoyed the hunting down the freighter and then the small number of hunter killers that came to mess with our marine operations. And I thought CIC did a great job of making it urgent by putting time limits on, when the Marines had to get things done. And because of a good reason, because there were heavy reinforcements on the way. It was neat.
I agree. I think he's definitely making a lot of sharp missions.
Yep. Feel free to let him know, because he did screw up a couple of shifts ago, and I think he probably felt very badly about it. But he was trying to do something cool and it didn't work, so we won't do that again.
And it's very difficult when you're up there and you don't really know what's going on because you're quite isolated. So yeah, feedback is definitely appreciated when you're in there.
It really is. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's meet up in the briefing room for dismiss, and then we can spend a couple of minutes in the galley afterwards.
Bye.
That was a long mission. My apologies.
Oh, it was a good shift, though.
Don't apologise until it was good.
It was good. I wasn't aware of it dragging at all.
Believe all present.
So that was an operationally complex mission, but we successfully hunted down our quarry, extracted what we needed from it before reinforcements could arrive, and protected it against some unusual surprises. Good work. Do we have any further analysis from CIC?
At this time, I think that was a textbook two-ship division operation executed to the numbers. You guys exploited each other's strengths and covered for each other's weaknesses. Expertly done.
Okay, so I'm looking through any further admin. I don't see anything that we need to go over. So unless anyone has any questions or feedback, I think we can proceed to dismiss the division. Anything before I ask the DO to go ahead? Very well. DO, please dismiss the division.
Officers of the Terran Stellar Navy, 2nd Space Fleet, 4th Light Division, you are dismissed.
Hoorah.
Good flying, everyone.
Good flying.
Clear skies.